Hey everybody, it's Ryan from Knights Around a Table. Thank you for joining me. A little bit different today, a little bit weird. Who's in the chat? Hey, Dom has just taken off because I'm not wearing a conductor hat. I tried to find one, I really did. I went to Halloween stores and I bought everything that I thought would be applicable to the stuff that I'm doing shortly. And I looked for a conductor hat, but it's like not a hot Halloween costume. I hate to break it to you, not a lot of people are looking out for that one. Who else is in here? Poppy's here, but is gonna go do some kid stuff. We'll be back soon. And I think Zero Aperture poked his head in for just half a second. What's going on today? Well, this is, oh look, Peter. Peter just subscribed on YouTube. Thanks so much, Peter. Thanks. I hope you're joining us on YouTube. Say hi in the chat if you're there right now. So what's happening? A little glimpse at what we're looking at today. This mysterious thing is it. So this is not a board game. This is board game adjacent. And when I put the title on this rerun, I'm going to say that you won't be able to find this game on BoardGameGeek. And here's the reason. Games are difficult to define. And the folks at BoardGameGeek have determined that this kind of thing is not a game, it's a puzzle. Now, the rules of what is a game and what is a puzzle, I mean, comes really, they're tough to define, especially when you're talking about a puzzle like this that has rules, that has a goal and an outcome. It's a single player thing. This is a railroad shunting puzzle, and we'll get the bits out in just 2 seconds. So this is from Asmodee, care of Days of Wonder. They did Ticket to Ride. This is a Ticket to Ride branded thing, but it's nothing like the Ticket to Ride multiplayer game that you might know from Tabletop Land, from Board Game Land. This is a, like I said, a railroad shunting puzzle. I'm just trying to get some pictures up for you. So they've done a series of these, and they're all, I think, brand new. This is one that they did based on Catan. So this is a Catan puzzle game, and you got a bunch of hexagonal pieces that you're trying to fit into a board. So think like chess puzzles, if you've ever seen those in the newspaper, right? They give you a certain layout. Or the better thing, if you know Rush Hour, that's the perfect thing. If you're familiar, hopefully the picture comes up, and no, it's not coming up. I tried so hard. All right, get out of there, graphic. If you know Rush Hour, that's another railroad shunting game, except they themed it with cars. And in Rush Hour, you get a little board and little plastic pieces, and you're trying to get a red car out of a traffic jam. So here's what we got. This thing is built to travel. Oh, Dom plays Rush Hour. Hey, Zero Aperture. So this is built to travel. It's a self-contained plasticky kind of thing called track switcher, and you slide it open like this, and all the stuff is inside. Now there's a little bit of a hiccup right here, so make sure that you can only slide it halfway if you only want to get at this stuff, and if you want to get at all this stuff, it goes all the way out here. I'm going to try to make it not make that creepy shriek sound effect there. So what you've got inside is a little booklet of instructions, a little card promoting other stuff, and an explanation of how the game plays. Look at that. There's only 5 moves in the game, and they're all pretty self-explanatory, but I will explain them anyway. And then you've got a big pile of puzzle cards. These are 40 different challenges that you can do across 4 different difficulty levels. So we've got the easy ones here, and then the intermediate ones in blue, and then the hard ones in red, and the master level ones in black. And I haven't checked any of them out except for the top one, because I wanted to be fresh for this stream. So we're all looking at it with new eyes. I've only looked at the very first challenge, which is this one right here. So I'm going to put that on the overhead camera. Give me 2 moments. It's this button. There we go. Whoa. There. So if I put that there, we should be able to see it just fine. So, and I'm going to put grab the other cards and have them at the ready. So it comes with a couple of different pieces, and like I said, it's made to travel. So these pieces, I'll show you in a second. We'll take the locomotives out, and we'll take the different colored cars out, and then these ones down here are broken track pieces. And then, ooh, there's that shriek. Let me just close it all up. Got a nice selection of ragtime and blues to entertain us on this stream. So here's the situation. You've got these rail line grooves etched into the plastic thing, and I could really see this looking super nice when you paint it all up. And so you look at the card, and so they say, and there's little feet down here. See, little feet that sort of lock it into these grooves. So it says at the very top of the puzzle card, it says start with the red car here and start with your locomotive here. Now the locomotive is the only piece you get to directly move. Whoops, I've got it upside down. There you go. And let me just pop on the, there we go. We're ready to go here. So I'm gonna play some puzzles and then we're gonna give you a chance in chat to solve some puzzles. And there's a special way that we'll do that I'll show you in just a second. So you start here and you have to end up the way it is on the bottom of the puzzle card. Can I point to it? Nope, there we go. Foink. That's harder than it looks. Doink, right? So start here and get to here. So you got to get the locomotive here with the red car. And it might be hard to see on the screen. It's hard to see in person. That's why I think painting this up might be a little bit nice. But you've got little notches all across the top. So this whole thing is divided essentially into columns. So here's a notch. So here's a column, here's a column, here's a column, here's a column. That's a column, that's a column, that's a column, that's a column. I'm not entirely sure how it works with this roundabout in the middle here, but we'll see. So you are allowed, here's what you can do. It's tracked by move. So as we see up on the puzzle card over here, if you want to get, this is like a par system like golf, right? So if you want to get 3 stars on this challenge, you only do 3 moves. If you want to get 2 stars, you do 4 moves. And if you want to get 1 star, you get 5 moves to do it. And I really don't know how on the very first card you would take 5 moves to do this. But here's a move, and this is not a real thing. This doesn't count as my turn, but you can take the locomotive and you can go as many ticks as you want in a single move. So if you go clear across the rail yard, that's a single move. One single move. And the locomotive can move forward and it can move backwards. So it's also a single move if you wanted to go down here and like stop right here between these 2 ticks in this column. That's a single move, right? So moving is one thing and stopping ends your movement. So once you take one movement, so like in order to reverse, you wouldn't be able to go like blank and then blank in a single movement, right? Because it's implied that you've had to stop between those 2 movements. That makes sense. So you also have a little roundabout tracker here that tracks the number of moves that you've made. So once you say like, oh, I think in order to do this, I would move the locomotive to here, click, well, there's 1 move, right? And then if you're horrible at the puzzle, then you'd say I'd move the locomotive here, and then you go click, and there's your 2nd move, right? So that's how it works. So pretty simple. So let's get to solving some puzzles because we've got 40 of them. I don't know. I'm not promising that we'll get through all 40. So and I guess I should say like spoiler alert. I don't know if you don't want these puzzles wrecked, but you'll forget how they're solved by the time you get this, I'm sure. If you decide to get this, great. So okay, so I got to solve this one in 3 moves. It looks fun, says James. I really enjoy your channel. Oh, thank you so much, James. I really appreciate that. Thanks for joining me on YouTube. All right, so move number 1, we're gonna move the locomotive all the way down here. Now, we get to do another action that's kind of free. So I'm gonna tick that up. That's one action. You're allowed to couple and decouple train cars as much as you like. So here, I've coupled the red engine, and so it's gonna, I'm gonna be able to pull it. Whoa, wait, no. I can't pull it, right. I can't pull it, I can push it. So if it was up here, I would be able to push it across the map, no problem. But I can't couple it and pull it backwards because there's no coupler on the front of my engine. So let's try this again. This is why this takes 3. So move number 1 would be, go down here. That's move number 1. Move number 2 would be scoosh all the way back like this and couple. So that's move number 2, and then move number 3, where do we gotta go? Would be to grab this train and go, this train car and go all the way over here, which is our closing position, and we did it in 3. And hooray, we got it, we got 3 stars, yay. Yes, so there's 1 out of 40. Now I wanted to show you when you finish a puzzle. Actually, I can do that from here. When you finish a puzzle, if you want to check your answer, you just get super stuck on something, the answer is on the back. And this might be kind of like challenging to figure out or to read because there's all little codes, but I'll show you the secret to it. So what they've done is they've divided the puzzle board into different columns, right? So you've got ABC all the way through H in red, and then they made it in shapes because if you're colorblind, colors don't really work for you. So you've got the red squares across the top on this top line, and then you've got the blue circles sort of up here, and then you've got the green triangles, and then you've got the black diamonds, right? So when it is your turn to solve a puzzle, this is the thing that we're going to use so that you can tell me where you want to try moving stuff. But for the moment, I want to solve a couple more. Okay. So we're still on easy mode. This is the second one, puzzle number 2. Let's see what we got to start with. We got to go, there's a little green thing. Woohoo! I'm going to try not to do that too often. This is a green thing, and you got the locomotive right here. And we have to get, oh, is it turned around? It's hard to tell. Yes, it's turned around, and you got to get it so that it's facing the right way. And in how many moves? In 3 moves to get 3 stars. Okay, here we go. 3 stars, yes. Okay, so let's say we're coupled, and I guess you would just kind of like push it all the way over to here. Now you can't straddle. You wouldn't be able to stop with this green car right in the middle of this tick, in the middle of this column. So it would have to be the locomotive is fully in this column and the green car is fully in that column. But in fact, I'm going to push it all the way over here. That's 1. Whew. And then I'm going to back my train up like that, and that's 2, and we're coupled, and we're gonna go, woo, get over here. Oh no, we're gonna go all the way over to here so it's facing the right way like it is in the picture. That's 3, and there's 3 stars. Hey, 2 puzzles down. Interesting? Is anybody following along? You just have me on while you're vacuuming. I don't know, but let me know in the chat if you would like to solve one of these puzzles, and we'll get on to the next one. Challenge number 3. What do we got? Looks like there is a locomotive up here with the green car behind it in that second column, and the blue one's here. And we got to get the whole locomotive down here. So this is kind of like, this owes a lot to, railroad shunting puzzles are a thing. They're a thing, and you might know them like, just like if you're a chess player and you are aware of the chess puzzles in the newspaper, if you're like a hobby railroad enthusiast, you know about railroad shunting puzzles. And there is a famous one called Time Saver that this resembles quite a bit. Time Saver is not the only one, but this looks quite a bit like Time Saver. It's a little bit more, it has a few more tracks on it, but if you know that, then you'll recognize exactly what's going on with this. So Zero Aperture's getting out the popcorn. Fantastic. Great. So we gotta get this guy all the way down here with the green car first and the blue car second. This shouldn't be a problem, right? Let's start all the way at the beginning again. So move number 1 would be to get it down here like so. There's move number 1. It's pretty easy. Move, oh, did I speak too soon? Move number 2 would be here, and it couples. Oh, maybe I did speak too soon. Uh-oh. Yes, I spoke too soon. Okay, reset. Look, Ryan, 3 puzzles in and Ryan can't solve it, so already. Place your bets. All right. Okay, well, that's failing that has tuckered me out. I gotta take a little sip here. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Let me think. The green car kind of gets in the way. And if the green car's here, then your locomotive is automatically going to be here or here, which puts you out of the way. You definitely have to pull the green car with you down there, I'm assuming. The only way you can turn around is if it's reversing. I think you can push while it reverses. Yes, that's correct. All right. So, hold on, let me think about this. If you've figured it out in chat already. See, because the issue is you can go 1 move here, no problem. There's 1 move. And then you can back it up to here, no problem. But then once you get there, how are you supposed to get down to this track? Because you're already past it with the locomotive. You're not allowed to push cars off of it. That's intriguing. That's more intriguing than I expected for the third puzzle in the batch. All right. Okay, we can do this. Pull to row 2, take the bottom fork. Pull to row 2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let you solve this, Zero Aperture. All right. All right, give me directions. Do it. We got you at 0. Go for it. I'll show you there, right there. Okay. So I guess we're coupling off the top, then you want your locomotive to go to where? Give me a letter and a color or shape. Ryan 2, chat 1. Well, you haven't solved it yet. Hold on, Davo. Just hold on. Hold on. Let's give Zero Aperture a chance here. Zero Aperture. Okay. Oh boy. A what? Give me a shape. There's like 3 A's. There's 4 A's. Okay. Circle A. So you're gonna pull to circle A. So that is move 1. No pressure. Now you feel what I feel. Okay. What's move 2, Zero Aperture? This is like, yeah, I know. There's a bit of lag. It's true. That's okay. I'm patient. I can wait. We got hours of royalty-free ragtime music to burn through. It's no problem. Davo, I'm not listening to you. It's Zero Aperture's game right now. This is all. You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance. Or are you just trying to demonstrate how to delineate or depict the different? Okay, so you're gonna go to triangle D. So the locomotive is going to push this guy down to triangle D. There's 2. Did I do that right? Tell me if I didn't do your move correctly. Thanks for your patience. Feels like 20 seconds. Yeah, it might be about 20 seconds. That's okay. I can fill the gaps with a vapid chatter. I'm getting better at that, you know, telling completely pointless stories and then forgetting entirely what the stream's about. All right, let's see. Circle H. Okay, so you've already spent a move going. Okay, all right, sure, that's fine. I'll go to circle H. The locomotive can't go to circle H that I know of. How's the locomotive going to go to circle H? Oh, you want to go to Diamond A? Okay. So there's Diamond A. Oh, sorry, Diamond A. My God. Circle H, Diamond A. Oh, hold on. So that was the first move. That was the second move. You would have. I'm trying to follow. Can it back up? Yeah, it can back up, and it pushes as it backs up. And I'm going to make sure that we've got that I've got the rules right about pushing and pulling and everything. So here's the little move card. Let's pull that out and make sure that everything that I've said is true. So you can move forward or backward along the track. You can push forward or backward as many cars as you want, just like a real train. You can couple and you can uncouple, and that's as many or as few cars as you want to. And you can stop, and when you stop, you have to stop between the track lines. He means triangle D to circle H as one move. Triangle D to circle H as one move. Well, the problem with triangle D to circle H is, and again, it might be hard to see on camera, but this is a column, this is a column, this is a column. So if you go to circle H with your locomotive, you've pushed blue off, which you can't do. That's the trick. See what I'm saying? So we were here. Hold on, and while you think about it, that gives me thinking time. Think. Wow, I didn't expect such a formidable puzzle foe. I mean, yeah, I can't see that. I know it's like I say, even in person, it's kind of hard to see these lines. Interestingly, I said that they were in columns. I'm kind of lying because there's two here. So there's a section here and there's a section here, and then there's a section here and a section here right beneath it. But down here there's like one giant section and one giant section. So they don't go necessarily strictly in columns. It's a little bit easier to see from this diagram up here where the different columns are. So the columns, the symbols mark off the sections where your locomotive is allowed to stop and where your train cars have to fit in. Just trying to link from that angle, delta B. You know, one thing that we could try is here, I'll put it back at the beginning. Like we could try, what happens if we try going backwards from the solution? This is a puzzle tactic if ever I heard of one. So if we go from here, can we make it to the beginning? So that one's there, that one's there. That's the final solution. So if we were to back it up, get in there. There's one move. Ah, I see. Two moves. And then three. All right, so when you said diamond, did you say diamond A? Yeah, so it's triangle B that we wanted to. So putting that in reverse, we'll go from the beginning down here. There's one. Bagoosh. There's two. Come on now. Badoosh. And then there's three. Come on, trains. There's three. Hey, hey, hey. We'll take 3 stars for that. Why not? Da-da-da-da-doo. There's another puzzle down. All right. Woo. I really wish I had like sanded it or put those, you know, those furniture feet that you have to put on your chairs if you have hardwood at home. Okay. There's that one done. Is that the solution that it gives on the back too, by the way? I think so. What does it say on the back here? Go to square, from square G to circle A. Yeah, we did that. And then go from G to C. Yeah, we did that. Yep, that's the solution. There you go. That's the 3-move solution. I don't know if you could even do some of these in 6. That might almost be like too many moves and it wouldn't work out. Next! Yes, I agree. Next. Okay. We got to start with the red one here. And we got to go black, right, zoink here. Go back to 0. And we're going to go blue down here. And the locomotive starts facing which way? Right here. And by the way, I want to say, like, it's tuned really well for travel, because check this out. You can like turn the whole thing completely upside down so that if you are in a multiple car rollover, you might lose a limb, but you won't lose your progress in the puzzle game. Thank God. I should also say, don't play this while driving. And then you won't get into a multiple vehicle rollover. Here we go. How many moves do we get? We get 5. In order to get the locomotive up here with the blue car behind it, the red car behind that, and the black car shunted down here. Okay, interesting. Whose turn did we say it was? Who was giving me grief in the chat? Hold on, let me see. Davo. You've been voluntold, Davo. Why don't you walk us through this one? And I'll try to point out where the delineators are, where the segments are. Let's stick this down here so it's easier to see. Do. Ragtime. And while you think about it, I'm going to think about it. Think. 5 moves. It is a nice looking slide puzzle for travel, isn't it? 0 aperture. Now, one thing that I didn't catch from Asmodee is what they sent this to me. So this is a review copy or just something I could play on the stream. So I don't fully know, and it's harder to track because it's not on BoardGameGeek, because they said, no, this isn't a game at all. This is a puzzle. So I don't know what the MSRP is, and I couldn't quite figure out when it would be available. It looked like the one that they're doing for Catan and this one, and there are 2 more, are all, I think they're all coming out at the same time. It's Q4 2021, I believe. All right, so did Davo take off? If Davo took off, I'm going to take Davo's turn and try to figure this out. So, think. We need to grab that blue car and get that. So I think, let's try this. Let's try, 1 gets us over here. 2. No, this isn't going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. 2 gets the black car down there where it needs to be at the end. That's 2. 3 would get the train reversed the way it needs to be. 4 would grab and couple the blue car, but then we don't have enough moves to grab the red car and go up to the top. So, no good. No good reset. Boo. Okay, we'll try it again. And the blue car starts down here. Okay, let me think. Oh, Davo is here. Davo, here's your puzzle. Here's your puzzle. There are your moves up the top. Give them to me in chat and I will move the locomotive where you think it should go. And while we're waiting for that 20-second lag, I will think about the solution. So you got to get the black car down here, and you got to get blue first and red second, and the engine facing, the locomotive facing that way by the end of it. I'm going to make sure that I have the loco in the right... Oh, sorry, my mistake. The locomotive starts... Oh, super bad. Locomotive starts there. All right, here we go. Like if you scooted around here, is that what I just did? And shunt that sucker there. That's 1 move. That's 1 move. I like that as the first move. And then you reverse and pick up blue. That's the second move. Oh, I see how to do it. Okay, so back up to red and couple. That's move number 1. Back up to red and couple, you're coupled. All right. This is nice because it gives me time to hydrate. Good old Roots Blues. It fits, I think it fits. The Rail Yard Blues. Move to triangle A and decouple. You're getting fancy here. Okay. Now, if I move to triangle A, though, however... Oh, well, it's Zozoken. Thank you so much for following me on Twitch. I appreciate that. If I move this up to triangle A, you're going to be pushing black around the corner. Is that what you wanted? Well, let's just... There you go. Again, tell me if I'm... where you came from. Triangle A isn't exactly where you came from. I think circle E is where you came from. But this is where you are now. Been watching your content from YouTube since Castles of Burgundy were added on Board Game Arena. Oh my gosh, you know what? It's funny. Castles of Burgundy, I don't know if it's funny, but interesting. Oh, thank you. Look, it just went up. I like seeing the numbers go up. So Castles of Burgundy was the very first how to play video I ever did in my entire life. And when I look back on it, I wince because it's just me in a corner of my basement. I had no lighting. I don't know if I had even a microphone at the time. I had no backdrop. It was just me in the corner of my dank basement looking all skeezy. Not like now. I mean, now I'm well lit and I look skeezy. But I'm glad you've been following me since then. I really like, girlfriend really liked your cows impersonation. That's how I get your girlfriend. No, I don't really. Thank you, Ryan. And I binged a few of your videos since. Oh, I'm glad. More to come. While Davo's figuring out the next moves, I'm going to show you just a couple things that I got on the horizon. Let me think, where do I go? Yes, right here. So what I'm working on is, you might know that I do how to play videos for Rado's channel as well. So I have a couple of commission videos for upcoming Kickstarters. The first one is for this game. Oh, that's going to be a mess. Hold on, I got to take some graphics off so we can actually see that. Sorry, Davo, I got to hide your... There we go. And I'm going to hide this too. So Rolling Heights is one by John DeClaire, who did Mystic Vale, and he did Dead Reckoning, the pirate game, which also uses the same cards for Mystic Vale. Rolling Heights does not use those cards from Mystic Vale with the see-through windowy envelope-y kind of thing. Instead, it's got a neat hook where you actually get to roll your meeples, kind of like past the pig style, and depending on where they land, they do different things for you, and you're building up little buildings on a map. It's I played it and I had a lot of fun with it. And then another one that I'm doing soon, shortly, is this one, Trinity of Rain. So if you're more like it's almost like a marriage of Catan and Risk, I would say, kind of thing. You're building up stuff on different provinces on a map, and then you're generating revenue, tax income to buy armies, and then move those armies into neighboring territories, roll some dice, do some pseudo Risk style combat, and take over the whole map. So that one's coming up. And I am also working on a Seafarers of Catan video, or sorry, Catan : Seafarers video. That's the very next thing that I'm doing for the Nice Around a Table channel as far as how to play videos go. And after that, I'm going to work on something for, come on now, picture, there we go, on Mars. So that's the slate that's coming up. Although there are powers that be, there are forces awake and alive in the Discord server, which is this thing right here. Join us there on the Discord server. Our Monarch team explains has been hinting that it would be great to do another Uwe Rosenberg month in November, just like we did last year, where like every single game that I talk about is Uwe Rosenberg designed. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. I do have a couple of Uwe Rosenberg games in the queue. So I've got Le Havre, which I got for Christmas last year, and it's still in shrink. I still haven't been able to touch it. And then Dame Explains himself sent me a copy of Aura et Labora, which are like sort of the two, I think, remaining, except for maybe Hallertau, the two remaining big Uwe Rosenberg games that I haven't addressed on the channel yet. And then the super exciting news, and this will be like a stop the presses, drop everything, I'm streaming immediately no matter what time of day it is or what I look like. I got a very enticing and exciting message from CGE, Czech Games Edition, that they're shipping me something. What could it be? I definitely have my hopes about what it could be, and if you follow what CGA puts out, then maybe you have your hopes about what it can be too. And if it's that thing, I'll be so excited. Oh, and last thing, sorry, I should say, is that I have, let me see if I even have a picture of this. I don't think I do, but Zaya Legends of a Drift System. I don't know why the 100 Tori just popped up, but let's get rid of it. Nothing against the 100 Tori, it's just we're not talking about it. All right, Zaya Legends of a Drift System is a really fun dice rolly beer and popcorn kind of board game that takes place in outer space, and I would love to play that for you solo on an upcoming stream. Let's see, Ryan has a real, yes, let's talk about me some more. Ryan, yeah, Dave wants to reset this, by the way, so let's get back to this. Ryan has a really good skill with making certain mechanics memorable and stick through memes that don't overstay their welcome. Oh, I'm glad, thank you for that. I adore running gags. You may notice if you watch my channel enough, you see that I have enough of them. So if I have a chance to belabor a joke in a video, I certainly will take it. Great. And then this guy starts down here facing this way. Yes. So you're reset, Davo, and I'll go right down to 0. So give me another give me another move to do here. Do that, and then we'll do that. Everything's back. Yes, Uwe month, says Poppy. All right, I'm thinking about it. It means that I have to, I mean, my excuse was always, oh, the pandemic. I can't get games played because of the pandemic. And now that the pandemic's loosened up, I guess my excuse is, oh, my family. I can't get games played because of my family. It is really hard still to get games to the table. I say space bag to myself whenever I'm not playing. Even, yeah, I say space bag a lot in my dreams. I wish Ryan was into war games and could narrate certain mechanics for less accessible war games available. Like GMT stuff, do you mean? GMT, man, that theme really, the non-existent, well, I guess the theme's there, it's just the components, they look like food stamps or something. I don't know, I can't get over how bland looking GMT style war games are. I don't know if I could do it. The wargamer crowd is very dry when explaining their games. I can imagine. You know what, though? The one type of war game that I might cover, just because there's an acronym for it, are the coin games, the counterinsurgency games, just because they're a little bit of the talk, maybe. So maybe. Check this out, though. You want to talk about something wild and woolly. There's a dude I know sort of in the board gaming circles around the area of the world that I live in, and he plays war games, and his wife plays war games with him, like the dry GMT stuff. And I thought, well, that's extraordinary. I don't run into too many war gamers to begin with, so I don't know how many women are playing them, but I thought that was amazing that that's a keeper. You put a ring on that lady. And he did. So they play war games together. And my friend Dave played through all of Memoir 44, like all of Memoir 44 with his wife, Pam. And that's, of course, that's before they had kids. Okay, here we go. So Davo's got it. All right, so we're going to go to, is this Diamond A? I'm guessing Diamond A. Is that what, I don't know what you're... And the round brackets are the circle, I get that, but I don't think you can get to Diamond A from here in one move is the problem. So I gotta interpret or is that Triangle A? That must be Triangle A. Okay, we'll go to Triangle A. So move 1. All right. Oh no, I see what you mean. Yeah. So you're saying move 1, scoop, and you go down to not quite Diamond A, Diamond B, because otherwise it'll come off the board. So Diamond B, there's move 1. And then you're going to go to, I'm guessing, decouple, and you're going to go to Diamond E, and presumably couple the blue car there. So that's move 2. And now we're going to Circle B. Sorry, this guy's over here. Circle B, there's move 3. And then we're going to reverse via DA to C, around the circle. I don't know why I'm singing. We've already got music. Bang, and then couple. So there's one move. And then for your final move, move number 5, we are going to go up to the top corner where we end, and we've got everything. Yeah, yay! Toot toot, we did it. Well, Davo did it. I figured it out on my own, I promise. So we both did it. But we got another one. There's another one in that. So we're 10% of the way there through all 40 of them. Is that 10%? I don't know. I think so. I'm bad at math. Trying to teach a very simple war game from the 1980s. TSR of all things. TSR does war games? I didn't think I knew that. A naval war game called The Hunt for Red October, based on the book, I presume. This is a pretty crazy puzzle game. Is it crazy? Okay. You know what, Zozoken? You can, if you want to solve the next one, I will throw the card up for you. All right. I don't know if you were following from the beginning and you know how it works, but it's pretty simple. So let me just get it set up for you here. Boom, and the yellow car is going to go here, and we got 2 locomotives. Hey, now this is the first time. So what you got to do is you got to get one locomotive facing this way and one locomotive facing this way, and the yellow car between them down here in these 3 slots. Bang, bang, bang. So if you haven't followed along close enough to know how to play, don't worry. Let me know, and we'll punt it to somebody else in chat. But if you want to tackle this, Zozoken, let me know. I'll give you a shot. Everybody else, think about it. We got to reset. There we go. So far, we haven't had to take any mulligans. We haven't had to do any 2 stars like chumps. Feeling good. All right. And you can tell me where to move the trains up here. So if you look at that card, I don't even know where to move my finger. There we go. Bang. There we go. Let's see, war style games. I don't do a lot of stuff with combat in it, but it's interesting. I mentioned that I do, I always say it's interesting. I lead off with it's interesting because I worry what I'm about to say is 0% interesting, and I just want to keep your attention. No, Rado, I do how to play videos for Rado's channel, and there are some games that he's just not into. So he plays with his wife Jen. He'll do solo, he'll do 2-player stuff, but he doesn't, he's a smarter man than I am, and he's figured out that since he doesn't have a big group of people to play with, he just doesn't play games that require big groups. Me, I've still got a copy of like Forgotten Waters sitting around that I would desperately love to get 5 other people together to play with me. So he will pass on certain projects that either have too much in-your-face war combat-y kind of stuff, or games that require too many players and you just can't rustle the people together. And sometimes those projects come to me. So I'm trying to think of a few of them that I've done on his channel that have that kind of thing going on. So Monumental is a great example. Monumental is a dudes on a map deck builder, pick cards from an array kind of thing that had fighting in it. I've also done, now it's contentious to say that Scythe is a war game. I don't really think it is. It's a Euro game with the potential threat of combat in it. But I've done a video on Scythe. Yeah, not a lot of war stuff, eh? I wanted to do a video for Small World, even though it is far from my favorite game at all, but it's a little bit kind of like chits on a map, war-y kind of thing. But at least, you know, it's got a theme that I can get behind, because it's weird elves and gnomes and dwarves and giants and things, and not like Nazis and fascists and bold Americans. I don't know. Great. Oh, the Hex Dookie Conquest. What are we saying? What is the Hex Dookie Conquest? What? I don't even know what that means. Seemed like a Civ Hex game. Oh, are we talking about a specific? Are we talking about Scythe still? I can't tell what you're calling the Hex Dookie Conquest. I'm gonna give this one a shot myself, if nobody else is gonna jump in. Okay, so I know puzzles, so I'm presuming already that the engine that ends up looking this way is not going to be the one that starts looking this way, and that they're going to be reversed. So, and what's our par here? 3. So, like, if we do one move to back this whole thing up like that, that's 1. And then if we go down here where that ought to be, that's 2. And can we get that guy around in one move? I don't think we can. No. So, reset. All right. Never mind. Never mind that. That's not going to work at all. This guy's going to start... Resetting's a tiny bit annoying. There we go. Here we go. All right. So, let's try again. Yeah, Monumental seemed like a Civ Hex game. Not at all. Monumental, boy... How do I describe it? Monumental was the kind of thing where, okay, so it's a deck builder for one thing, right? You lay your deck out, you draw a certain number of cards and you lay them out in an array. And I think it's like a 3x3 or 3x4. I think it's 3x3. And then you can like pick a column and flip over all those cards and do everything on those cards. So sometimes it gives you income, sometimes it lets you move around, or you can pick a row or pick a column, flip those cards over. Then some cards let you unflip cards, and there's different interesting things going on in the array. And then you move your dudes on a map, and that was like it was a pretty standard or familiar area control thing, where the more dudes you have, the more chance you have of combat success against people on a certain province. That kind of thing. Okay, so Davo's going to jump in here. So I to C. So I is going to go to circle C. So that's move number 1. What's move number 2, Davo? They're not coupled here. Oh, C. I'm sorry. Down here. Now they are coupled. Optionally, if you want to couple them, they're coupled. Keep going, Davo. Keep going. One of my favorite games is actually made by Nestor Games. It's an abstract game called Adaptoid. It's kind of got a Conway's Game of Life feel. I know of... Oh, Jose, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. I really appreciate that. I know of Conway's Game of Life. I've read the Wikipedia article, and that's the extent of my familiarity with it. So, yeah, I don't know it. Adaptoid. Although I will tell you, I'm no huge massive fan of I'm no huge massive fan of abstract games. I just can't, if there's no theme for some reason, I can't get my mind around that. That's why I think I shy away from the war games. We're gonna go to Triangle A. All right, and I guess we're bringing everybody with us. If we're not, let me know. But so if we go to Triangle A, that's where we end up. That's 2. That makes sense. I can see that. Yeah, another one. Oh, I'm thinking now. Another one that I did that was combat heavy, that was dudes on a map, was called... Shoot, I'm not going to remember the name of it now that Age of Empires. No, not Age of Empires. Age of... Uh-oh. Oh, it's escaping me. I don't know. I don't know. I liked it, though. I had fun with it. I had a bit of trouble with the iconography and the graphics. Oh, maybe somebody can check the channel and remind me of what the game's called. I feel bad now. It's not Age of Empires. That was the real-time strategy video game. No, Diamond A. Oh my gosh, I've messed up. Get back here. Everybody get back here. Diamond A. You're going to go to Diamond A. So everybody's going to go do-do-do-do-do-do. Get down there. You're going to go. Come on now. Everybody's going to Diamond A. Follow along. Catch up. Diamond A looks pretty good to me. That's move number 2. Tell me, Dave, what is move number 3? I'm going to just do it for you so that we can avoid the lag. Bazang, bazang, bazang. And you're all the way home. Hooray. Hey, that's 5 out of 40. Shazam. Another one down. Boom. Let's set this one up. Did it do? Go down to 0. This goes... This goes right here. The red one. Just in case the rep from Asmodee is watching, I want everybody in chat to say, I will guaranteed buy this game for a loved one for Christmas. Go on, say it. And then we got one more locomotive down here. I know the type of person this is for sure. And I don't know if I mean, it definitely has an advantage over Rush Hour, because like I said, I don't think you can turn Rush Hour over like that, right? You can't turn it upside down. Although, yes, if we slide it as I just demonstrated, everything only stays put if you flip completely upside down. But if you just gently tilt, not so lucky. All right, here, and here. I think that's it. So what do we have to do? We have to get the locomotive facing that way, towing the red and the black, and then the other locomotive. Think. Do I have this one facing the right way? Yes, I do. Okay. So if we went red first and then black, red first and then black, and what's par? 3. It's only 3 moves. It's only 3 moves, you guys. It's very sad harmonica music. Red is in the wrong space. Thank you. Thank goodness. I was like, how is that even possible? Okay. Red starts. Let's see. I was sweating there looking at it. Okay, cool. So if red starts there, then clearly the first move is going to be to back this guy up and go like way the heck. Like I would go as far over as we can possibly go, right? As move 1. Interesting, but it's going to take 2 moves to get this one facing the right way, you know what I mean? It can move on its own, but you know, you can get everybody, where do they have to go? Which track do they have? You can get everybody over here in the middle track, no problem. For 2 moves. Trouble being, you don't have enough moves to get this guy to where it's going. So let me just reset it. There, now that I've demonstrated the problem. Alright, what's happening? Right move, but too far. End with black at C. Okay, let's try that. Okay. And you're facing the wrong way. So we reset to Bazang. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I don't. Wait. Think. Everything's where it ought to be. Is this facing the right way? Yes, it is. So, that first move. End with black at C. Right, I see what you're saying. So if we go there, that's move number 1, and then we pop this guy up here to the end and couple it. That's 2. However, How do you get that guy out in 3? Oh, I know. You have to move that locomotive first, right? So let me just reset it real quick. No, you can't move that locomotive first. Oops, nope. Yeah, right, because I was thinking, oh, you could just get this guy all the way up here. No. No. There's not enough room, I don't think. That's interesting. Oh, wait, I'm missing what you're saying here in purple, and I can't read your name because it's against... Oh, Dave was in purple. What is going on over on F'd engine to couple over at the top, try A, down all the way. We need a standardized system of naming these parts of the board, please. Okay, I guess colon F'd engine is the left engine. Okay, to couple over the top at triangle A. Over the top, like over here? But then you're gonna go black first, and it's got to be red first. But I trust you. So we're gonna do that. Okay, down all the way to triangle A. Okay. You got to tell me where red ends up, though. Does red end up in triangle D or diamond B? Do you want red to go here, or do you want red to go up here? And I will wait the 20-second lag to find out. Diamond A, I think. Okay, we'll go to diamond A. Oh, you want to go, like, way the heck. You want to go, like, all the way down here. Is that where you want to be? Just confirm for me in chat. I'm just going to make sure that you were legal. This whole thing is one big chunk, so it's got to go like that. That can be there, that can be there, that can be there. It's got to be between the lines. All right. Yeah, and I think you're right, because these are still coupled, even though there's a big old gap here. So I guess the second move, so that's move 1, and then move 2 would be to pull it all the way up here. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, and then move 3, how would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Move 3, you could get to here, but you need 4 to back up. Crumbs. I'll go back to where you were, though, in case you had a different methodology. I'm way off. That's what happens when I miss the first 45 minutes of watching on mute. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. We can reset. I'm glad that we're still on, like, the beginner cards, and they're not super obvious. That's good. That bodes well. I was worried we'd just, like, tear through all 40 cards and be like, there you go. There's no point in getting it yourself. I'm going to invite my solution solving, my Sokoban solving friend. Sokoban, there's a puzzle I don't do. I like word puzzles a lot. I'll do crossword puzzles, and I do, occasionally I'll do hunt style puzzles, like collegiate style. I ran the Toronto chapter of Puzzled Pint for 5 years. That's where you go to a bar, and the game control, the volunteers there hand you a package of puzzles, and you sit down at your table and you drink a beer, eat some french fries, and solve these puzzles. Usually there's like 4 puzzles, and then you take all the answers from the first 4 puzzles and input them into the 5th puzzle, the meta puzzle, and solve that, and you get some sort of thing. And they're all themed, so they've done all kinds of fun themes. They did an A-Team theme once. It's probably the worst example I could possibly think of. Nightmare Before Christmas, any Doctor Who, any nerdy nonsense that you can think of, they've done a theme for. One of the coolest ones, one of the first ones I ever participated in was man, this puzzle designer, she's awesome. I forget her name, but she did a Greek mythology themed one where the way that you solve the puzzles, the mechanic of solving the puzzles was all themed around actual gods and demigods and what they do in their stories. So the Ariadne one, she's the weaver, and her puzzle, you had to actually cut and weave strips of paper together and slide them around to decode an answer. Oh, it's so cool. And then the Icarus one had you burning burning a piece of paper to get a secret message. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. All right, let's put our minds to this. I'm gonna do some weird nonsense. No. This loco is the problem down here. I want to triple check that I've got it facing the right way. I do, and it starts there, I do, and that one faces that way, I do. It does seem like intuitive though to do this, right? You can get it all the way. We've done this though, but we haven't backed it up all the way. So in one move, you can do all of that. And then 2, you can get up there. It's no good though, it's no good. It's no good. What we could do is what we did last time, which is where we start at the solution and work backwards and see if that does anything for us. So this is the solution. Yes. So if this is the solution, then in 1, you can get this one all the way back. Let me think. Here kind of thing. So that's 1 move. 2 moves. Oh boy. The problem is it has to come from the bottom track somehow. Yeah, agree. I'm with you. Let me just reset it so we're all on an even keel, even footing. Do stumped on puzzle number 6. Do. All right. It's too easy, right? It's too easy to bump this one back in. That's too easy. What we haven't tried yet is doing this kind of thing. There's 1. Oh, I think I'm onto something here, friends. And then 2 would be to back this guy up here, and they're coupled, right? But you can't do the rest in 3. Can you? No, there's no way. There's no way. So ignore that. But like what you could, okay, wait, it might be a coupling decoupling issue. Oh, bottom train started wrong. You're totally correct. I was like, wow, now this is too easy. And you can't decouple and pull, by the way, so I don't believe that we were able to do this and pull it back. It can only, the trains can only push. I mean, we could do this. We could, in 1, we could push it all the way up here, like that. So there's move number 1. Is this looking pretty good? Is this looking like anything? And then, yes, there it is. And then move number 2, haha, I did it. Move number 2, back it up like that, all the way. That's move number 2. Ho 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 ho, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that. Hey! Toot toot. Mr. Falcon. All right, we got it. Fantastic. You will not defeat us, game. Forget it. We're too smart for you. That's great. Next one. Oh, what's happening here? Are we using broken tracks? We are. So there's the broken track pieces. And so those are like no-go zones. You're not allowed to push or pull or do anything where the broken tracks are. And then the loco is going to go here, and blue and yellow are what we need. So blue starts down here, we'll go back here, and we will go here. So what needs to happen is we need to go loco, yellow, blue over here. Oh, that's interesting. In 4. I got to do it in 4. What are traps? They're like the muscles on the... No, what are we talking about? What are traps? I don't know. What are traps? You tell me. What are traps? These are just, oh, tracks. You might hear me say tracks and I said traps. Or it says stop. Down here, so this is the move list. So it's just saying whenever you move and then stop moving, that's a tick. You gotta like click that move marker there. So, but you don't have to stop if you're just catching, if you're just unmuting the stream now, you don't have to stop, like you can go clear across the board. So you could, for one move, push this blue thing all the way over here. And that's like, boom, one move. You can go all the way like that, which I don't think is a bad opener to this puzzle, is it? Oh yes, it's a terrible opener to this puzzle because we need to get yellow in there somehow. You can also decouple and couple the cars at will. So whenever you want to, you can couple and decouple. And so I'm suspecting this will be a coupling and decoupling exercise, but it's 4 moves. So let's say like move 1, we do that. Move 2, we do that. Sorry, that's 1, 2. Move 3, we do that. Move 4, look at that. That one was a piece of cake compared to the other one, right? Ugh, forget about it. Toot, toot. All right, puzzle number 8. Let's get this set up. We've got the locomotive facing this way, and we've got the junky broken track down here between this one and this one, and then red and blue. Red and loco, I mean, sorry, over here. All right. And we have to get them red, the loco pulling red this way and the other one pulling yellow, which is not on the board yet because it's too faint the other way. Right here. That's the setup. Yes, you're right. We do need. Do all 40 puzzles play on the same tracks, Trishel? Great question. Yes. The entire thing takes place just on this. There's no other track configuration that you get. A couple of exercises is too many. Dino discussions. Are we talking about like trap exercises? My lovely wife Cheryl just helped me tremendously by decluttering a certain room in her house that has a certain workout bench because I would like to go to cons and I refuse to go fat. So for some reason, it's important to me to bust into a con looking like He-Man and kicking over tables. I don't know why. I'm gonna start lifting. I don't know. Such a crazy thought to me. I don't know why. I've lifted weights before. It's no big deal, but I don't know. I get shy about it. Are you missing something? Are you missing something here? What, you think, is this difficult? Are you challenged? Why Diner Discussions POD? What do you bench? I don't even know. That's funny. I was watching a show on Netflix the other night, and it's got like a teenage kid, and he was like lifting stuff on the bench. I'm like, I wonder if I'm lifting anywhere close to him. The answer was no. I wasn't anywhere near it. Near what this like 60 or more like 24-year-old guy playing a 16-year-old was lifting. But I know you lose it. You lose it in your old age. The train has to change orientation, and I see no easy way to do that in less than 3 moves. Is this, well, no problem, because par is not 3, par is 7. Zozoken, so we're good. We got extra moves to do it in. So that's like 3-star par is 7. So you get 7 moves to do it. I lift the coffee cup frequently. Oh man. And the more I lift it, the more I lift it. Okay. So we need to get, pulling yellow out this way on this bottom track and pulling red out this way. Remember, you can decouple and couple without wasting moves. It's only the actual physical moving around the tracks that use up moves. Think about it. I'm just picturing you dressed as He-Man kicking over tables and cons. Who said anything about dressed as He-Man? I just want to look like He-Man. I'm not saying I'm going to go to cons no matter what my body happens to look like in fur underwear. with a blonde bowl cut. No. You misunderstand me. I want to go with big man boobs. I don't know why. All right, maybe, I don't know, maybe it feels like if I travel down to America, I'll need to defend myself because things be a little bit cray down in old Yankee Town. Tell me I'm wrong. All right, I've just been informed that we've reached 100 messages. That's part of my evil trick to get people chatting, is to have them solve puzzles with me. Hold on, let's get this graphic back up here. Look at, oh, 187. Oh my gosh, what a great number. What a great number. Though it could be better. I guess there are enough moves. Yeah, with 7, I think there are enough moves. I haven't put my brain power to it yet. This is a fun piece to play on the piano, by the way. I got a whole book of Scott Joplin rags, and they're challenging, but they're a blast. Okay, so 7 moves, eh? So let's start by pushing this yellow like way the heck up here and call that move 1. See what I'm trying to do here? And then you can't pull this, but let's go move 2 is this, I guess. And then if move 3 is this, then we're in a position to pull the car out here. So that's move 3. So in like 4 moves, we got to get yellow down here, which I think we can do. Oh man, this is kind of facing the wrong way. Let's say that I went all the way here with that move. It's cool. So for the next move, we can do, let me see. We can go, all the way here. That 4, and then 5, and then 6 is down here. Now, did I cheat? Did I do that in, I can't tell. I lost track. I don't think I tracked my moves correctly, but that's 7. Did I do it? Or did I skip a move? Did I actually do that in 8? Did I screw that up? Hold on, let's back it right up. Back it up, reset, you're there. We'll go to the very top. I worry I might have cheated and did an extra move where I shouldn't have. And that one goes there. And red. And okay. Seems legal. You think I did that? Okay. Okay, just to recreate what I did. Move 1 was to push this guy all the way up here, right? That's move 1. Boom, I clicked it. Move 2, I'm gonna forget completely. Move 2 was to move 2 was to jeez, I can't remember. Let's say move 2 was to do this. That's move 2. This is completely different from what I did the first time, isn't it? Move 3. You guys have the benefit of rewind. No, that's facing completely the wrong way. No. I've forgotten entirely what I did the first time. All right. Reset. Okay. So from the top. Is it a rule that only trains can move and not boxes? Yes, it is a rule. So you can move your locomotives around as much as you want. Locomotives can push trains and they can pull trains, but they can't, cars, but they can't pull cars backwards. So you can couple and decouple at will, and you can couple and decouple, like if you had, let's say if you had, you know, a bunch of cars behind you, you could just couple the first and just pull the first, or couple any number that were behind you. The only thing you really can't do is you can't sidle up like this where the nose of the locomotive hits a car and then pull it. Because there's no, as we know, with a lot of old-timey trains, the cow catcher's there, and there's no coupling mechanism to actually like pull cars backwards. I think, with my limited knowledge of how trains work, old-timey trains at least. Yeah, so let's reset the move counter. Okay, so Trishel's got it. Okay, so circle A through to TA. T is triangle A. Circle A through to triangle A. to circle B. So you want to push all the way down here like that, and that's move 1, I'm guessing. Then circle B through to triangle A is going to have to be the second move, right? Back to circle B. No, that's not... wait a second. You can't... I don't believe you can do what you're thinking you can do. Let me just make sure that I'm getting it right according to what you're saying here, Trishul. So, from here we go. We start here. So you're saying circle A, which is right here, to triangle A. Oh, but I guess I don't know. See, that's tough because you don't know which way. Did you want me to go up here and push the car? Or did you want me to go down here and nose up to it? Maybe you wanted me to push the car. So let's see, if we push the car, we go all the way, circle A to circle B, so to circle B. So we've pushed the car all the way here, first move, I'm guessing. Let me just read your other. First one coupled, second one uncoupled, third one coupled, first clockwise, second anti-clockwise. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'll parcel through it. So I'm hoping that this first move that you've walked me through is the move that you intended. And then circle B through triangle A back to circle B. So we can't pull this car, so we're going back here like this, like that. Back to circle B, all the way here. Okay, cool. And then circle B to diamond F. Okay, so that gets your yellow car where it ought to be going. And that was 3 moves. Get in there. All right. So keep going, Trishul. I think you're doing well. You got this one out here. So you got like 4 more moves to get this. I think that's pretty easy, right? Yeah, we can get really crazy with notation. Exactly. I think in 4 moves, I think we're good because we can go like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and we're out. Look at that. Right? No need. I'm sorry if you're already in the middle of typing that up, Trishul, that second batch, but I think we got it in 7. Hooray! Look. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. That was number 7. Number 8. It was interesting that the one... Two cards ago was easier than the one before that, and I'm a game designer by trade. You wouldn't know it, but that's one of the things that we learned in game design is that if there's no I didn't take a game design course or anything. I learned this in the School of Hard Knocks, baby, designing games for a living, down in the scrap heap of game design. It's that you don't want to design your games so that there's a linear difficulty progression. So it just gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder, because that's like old school Nintendo styles, and people will just be like nuts to this and drop out and not want to play the rest of your game. So really what you want to do with the difficulty level is stagger it like this, make it harder and then it's a little bit easier, then harder and harder. Oh, but here's like a nice little relaxed kind of level. And one of the best examples of that is in, I believe, Final Fight. Was it Final Fight? It's like a not Dungeons and Dragons, but Double Dragon style beat 'em up game where you just go punch dudes in the face the entire game. And so I think by level 4-1, so you do 3 levels and they're getting tougher and you're having to fight more and more bad guys. And then it gets to level 1-4 and it's like, smash the car. All it is just a car in the middle of the level, and you just have to like punch the windshield like Michael Jackson style, and then you just get points and money and points and money, and you just got a time limit ticking down. There's nothing fighting you, you're just beating the crap out of this car. So that's a good example of, you know, and you've seen it in other games where you jump into like, oh, it's a treasure room, and you just have to run around collecting gems or whatever. So having little, I don't know if they're doing that here deliberately because they don't know how much of a dummy I am and what I'm going to find easy or difficult. But here we are on level 9, card number 9. Marathon difficulty. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Doesn't he come out at the end of that level and go, oh my car, in like a weird like 1990s synth voice in the arcade cabinet? That's hilarious. That works really well in 5th edition D&D too. Having a string of combats go easy, normal, hard, easy, normal, hard, easy, boss. Yeah, it's nice, easy, boss. And of course, if anybody here plays video games, you know absolutely what it means if you enter a room, there's no enemies, and all it is jars of hearts and mana. You're like, wait a second. I think something very big is about to stomp on my head very shortly. So let's see if this is it. Is number 9 going to stomp on our heads? It's a par 5. And the setup is as follows. We need the red car that goes here, and we need the broken track, which goes in here. And blocks off this, this space. We have a second broken track. There's 2 broken tracks, pieces that come with the game. Or the puzzle. We shan't call it a game because BoardGameGeek will get mad at us. Although I was reading in a thread about this production that people were saying, like, Perplexus. Do you guys know Perplexus? That's a series of solitaire puzzles where they're marble mazes built in gigantic acrylic spheres, and the whole idea is you're trying to like tilt and spin them around to get the marble to where they're going. And I think that somebody was saying that somebody successfully campaigned to have a Perplexus game put on BoardGameGeek. So I don't know, maybe there's hope for this one, I'm not too sure. I'm sure the publisher would love to have this show up on BoardGameGeek. All right, here we go. 8 out of 4. We're not necessarily going through all 40, by the way, but if you're wandering in, this may be deceptively easy. So what do we have to do? We got to get the loco facing this way, pulling first blue and then red. Well, the tracks make it a little bit interestingly, I don't want to say easy, but they limit our choices. So the only thing that you can do first is either, well, let's see, let's narrow it down. You can either go all the way this way in 1, and then all the way this way, and couple this one in 2, but there's no way you're going to get the red behind it. So let's try that one more time from the beginning. Back around to couple with red. So move number 1, am I right that that's what we want for move number 1? Correct me if I'm wrong in chat. Move number 2. Yeah, it's harder than I thought it was. It's hard to do it in 3, I mean. How do you do that in 3? You had it right, grab blue now. Okay, cool. Grab blue. Boom, there's blue. That's move number 2. But how do you get red and get out of there in the 3rd move? How? How? You had a regular, like, okay. Like I can pull blue, but I'm not gonna be able to pick up red. There's no way I can pick up red in that move. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the beginning. Are there any trains I'm missing? No. Oh, par 5. Oh my gosh, I was reading the number wrong. Whew. Oh my god, I thought I was going crazy. Okay, so move 1 is this. We're right. Okay, move 2 is this. Then maybe it is as easy as we thought it was. Move 3 is this. Down here. Move 4 is back up that train, as they say in the funk songs. Like that. And then 5, no problem. Out we go. Get out there. And we've done it! One more. Oh, nice. Off the board. Get out of here, broken tracks. And this is the final easy card. And we're going to get into intermediate. What's this one? A toot toot. Exactly. So intermediate comes. This is par 7. Oh my gosh. We're ending with a bang. So maybe that was the room full of jars and mana and health. And now we're on boss mode, beginner. So let's see. This is the giant spider that's dropped down from the ceiling to crush us. So red begins here, and blue is going to go up here. Great. And green is going to go here, and yellow is going to go up here. Here, I believe. Yes, that looks correct. And the locomotive is going to go down here, and a second locomotive is going to go right here. Just to make sure that my dying eyes aren't misinterpreting it. Am I missing anything? I don't think. So we got to get locomotive green, yellow facing this way, and then locomotive blue, red facing that way. And are they both facing the right way off the top? I think they are. Okay. I'll let you guys have a chance at like staring at it for a little bit. It's getting distressingly close to the Twitch follower countdown. Which hasn't moved in over 5 minutes. I can't imagine why. Are you not entertained with this 1910 ragtime music and this solitaire train puzzle? What more do I have to do for you people? Okay. Oh my gosh. Great. Let me look at it again. Green and yellow going this way, and then blue and red going this way. And it's par 7. So I feel like somebody's going to push blue. And I think that doing this as move 1 is better than pushing it with the other guy, because then at least you get blue and red in the right order, right? So let's call that move 1. Let's call that move 1. And then move 2, you kind of got to get that locomotive out of there, right? So you move it back here and bang, like that. So that's move 2. I think this is pretty easy, actually. And then move 3 is you do that. Oh, can I couple in the middle? Yeah, before or after. So there's move 3. And then move 4 is to move that. So that's in position where it ought to be. And then move 5 is going to be this. And then move 6 is going to be backing it right up. And then the final move, move 7, is like that. And let me just double check the card to make sure that I got it right before I preemptively celebrate. Looks good to me. All right, that's 10 down. So that's all of the beginner levels down. Let's see what the game has in store for us when we go into something a little, what's never good in a puzzle game. Toot toots. Toot toots are perfect. Strap someone to there are tabletop, I was going to say board games like a jerk, but there are tabletop games based on the trolley problem. I was going to put meeples down here as a joke, but the trolley problem, like, it's not really a game, is it? It's more like a, if you were to make a tabletop thing of it, it would be more like a, probably you'd use a judge mechanic. I don't know, I don't really like games with judge mechanics. Those are the ones like Apples to Apples is one, Cards Against Humanity is another. I just find them, I don't know. I think my favorite judge mechanic game is probably Balderdash. But if you played the Jackbox games, they've got a couple judge mechanic ones that are pretty funny. They've got one called Fakin' It, which is kind of a similar theme to, I guess, a fake artist in New York. It's pretty fun. Do you kill 1 to save 5? Yeah, the new one that's making the rounds on TikTok is like, there's a fat person. It's really not good. None of these trolley problems I'm comfortable with. But there's a fat person. This is the one you're talking about, right? Do you save 1 to kill 5? Or do you save 5 to kill 1? So there's 5 people on the track, and the trolley's about to hit them. I don't know why all these people are on the tracks in so many of these problems. Or it's a smart car, it's an electric car, who knows. But there's a fat person on a platform above the track, and it's like, do you push the fat person? I think the person has to be fat for the purposes of the problem, because only a fat person would stop the train, I guess, is the idea. Do you go deliberately out of your way to push the fat person onto the track, stopping the train and killing the fat person, or or do nothing, the old sin of omission thing, and let it drive over the... Wow, this got super dark. I'm sure if Asmodee were to pop in right now, they'd be like, what is he doing? I'm just talking about killing fat people. It's no issue. I don't know what problem you could possibly have with it. It's a TikTok thing, that's why they're all there. Stars and stars. Are you swearing? I'm sure you are if we're talking about TikTok. I love TikTok. I have to admit, I adore it. I adore TikTok. I know that maybe the YouTube crowd doesn't always necessarily get along with the TikTok crowd. Because, and I know, how do I know this? Well, I know this because I was pretty active on TikTok last year at around Christmas time, and I decided to go 2 months, and I thought I'll put out a video a day and we'll see what that does for me on TikTok. Not that much, but I got pretty hooked on TikTok. But I started to take those short format videos, and whenever another video platform does something, YouTube gets really nervous about it. So you'll notice, YouTube has a whole live streaming thing. If you're catching this on YouTube, you'll know all about it. And they did that to compete with Twitch. They were forced to make their tools better, and I think they're still not as good as they need to be to compete with Twitch, in my opinion. But then, yeah, TikTok, they're like, oh, we got to come up with shorts. We got to come up with shorts on YouTube and showcase them on mobile and da-da-da. So I started putting a couple of my TikTok things on YouTube, and man, people seem to get really angry at me. I was losing followers. People were thumbs downing the videos, and I was like, what is the issue here? I don't understand what all the vitriol is about. It was really weird. Yeah, YouTube Live and YouTube Shorts, and they're both pale. They both pale in comparison. Like from a this is a bit of insider baseball, but from the perspective of somebody who's making stuff for all these platforms. First of all, Instagram, forget about it. I'm not even touching it. I just noticed on TikTok that for a while, people were going on there and saying like, "Oh my gosh, here's what you got to do in order for the Instagram algorithm to love you. You have to post 4 videos a day, and one of them has to be one of these, and it's got to be about cooking, and you got to make sure you're wearing a low cut top and blah." So they're listing all the I'm making those up, but they were listing all these like strident requirements that Instagram had for the algorithm to give you any sort of like notice or attention. And I thought like, why would I do that? And actually the reason why I didn't do much more with TikTok is because they provide an ad rev split to people who make content for their platform, but not if you're Canadian. And I thought, well, nuts to that. So it's kind of departed, but I'll go back to TikTok. I'll make more stuff. There's some stuff I want to do on TikTok. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the experience, this is why Rado mentioned to me he's not really bullish on live streaming on YouTube, is because he finds that like he'll put out a video that's edited on YouTube. There's two completely different pages. So the live streams are already like kind of buried. You have to click a tab on YouTube to even find them. So already that's not great. And he just found that like he'll get like 1/10 of the traffic on a rerun live stream video than he will if he just edited it and put it out as an edited video, an on-demand video on YouTube. And I have found similar things happening on YouTube, so it's interesting. But TikTok competitions get tons of views, or compilations get tons of views on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I think it's a length thing. I think that people who sit down and watch YouTube stuff on their PCs, they want more than a 30-second thing. Yet the people using YouTube on mobile, I don't know who uses YouTube on mobile because you can't, whatever. There are a few tools that you don't have at your disposal on mobile that make YouTube kind of a miserable experience. But yeah, I think that if you're on mobile, you're more into, you're on the can. Like, let's be honest, you're on the can if you're on mobile watching YouTube. But if you're on a desktop PC, you are more into longer experiences. So when somebody cheaps out on you and gives you 30 seconds, it doesn't feel like you got your free money's worth. I don't know what I'm talking about. Back to the puzzle game. Great. I'm here though. I'm here. If you want to talk, streaming platforms and video platforms, I can tell you my experience. I'm happy to share. Out of 8. And if you, this is a good plug for the thing with the stuff. If you want to back me on Patreon, then you can join the Discord server and get special access to certain channels where all I do is talk about all this insider baseball, and I'll show you stats and graphs and numbers from my channel and how many people watch this video or that video. We were just talking about the best way to capitalize on Christmas traffic, because I noticed a certain number of videos, a certain type of video that I did just spiked like crazy at Christmas time. So yeah, hit me up on Patreon if you want special access to the behind the scenes stuff like that. Here we go. What are we doing here? We got to get the locomotive facing to the right, pulling the blue car and the green car down here in 5 moves. So this already feels like an intermediate puzzle, doesn't it? Oberon says, I think the reposted streams suffer because you feel like you missed a conversation. Oh, hey Ryan, do this. Oh wait, right, this was a week ago. Damn, I wish I caught the stream. Oh, wow, Oberon, I think maybe you're cluing into why I keep doing them. You're darn right. I try to tool these. I'll be honest with you. I do try to tool these streams so that if you catch the rerun, you do feel like you missed out. So if you're watching this rerun, sorry, I'm pointing the wrong way. Look at this baked in. Look how much fun these people are having playing this puzzle with me, or how much fun I'm pretending they're having. Maybe in other streams, it's a bit more punctuated, the fun. But yeah, if you want to talk to me and you want to ask me questions, you want to participate, you got to catch it live. And I do my best to promote it everywhere I possibly can. Some of you, I understand, have, what are they called? Jobs. This is new new concept to me. I don't really know what those are, but if you have one of these jobs and you can't join a stream or watch it during like a Tuesday afternoon or a Thursday afternoon, which is what I'm scheduled to do, I am looking at adding something where we can play together on an evening. So maybe Friday night, maybe a Saturday night. I wanted to do a special concept called Adventure Hour, where I take games that have progression to them, so they have a story and you play them across campaigns or in multiple chapters, and I kind of wanted to devote an evening to that type of game. And I'm hoping that I can bring friends and family on those streams, although when I do the streams, there's no swearing and there's no yelling, and I can't promise the same level of decorum if I have friends and or especially family playing on the streams with me. So advanced warning, we might have to put like an 18A in the corner when I have others with me. Great, because my family swears like sailors is what I'm trying to say to you. Here we go. Oh, good, having fun. I'm glad you are. Great. So let's solve this one. Okay, here we go. Davo's got it. Push blue to circle A. So this is, circle A is all the way over here, so that's move number 1. Reverse clockwise to triangle B. So you're gonna go here to, oh, we can't quite reverse clockwise to triangle B. We can reverse clockwise to triangle A, is that what you meant? We can go here. That'll be 2. But, and then forward to, maybe you're using different nomenclature. Oh, to diamond B, I see. You want to go all the way down to diamond B. I gotcha. Yeah, I think you're using different different bracketing system than others have used. Okay, so you go to diamond B, and then forward to triangle A is going to be number 3. That's what you want? Fun is a zero-sum game. Look at how much fun we, the chat, are having, and the people in the archives watching are not having. That's right. That's right, everybody watching these reruns, we want you to know you're not having fun right now. Oh my gosh. Pulling green. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to back that up. I'm going to have to pay a little bit more attention to what the heck's going on here. So let's, from the very beginning. Oh my gosh. Here, we're going to start like this. So I'm going to follow your directions to the letter again. Here we go. Push blue to circle A, step 1. I have done that. I have pushed blue to circle A. That's move number 1. Move number 2 is reverse clockwise to diamond B. Oh, but you said you wanted to pull A. You can't pull A because A is at the nose. You can't pull the car. You can only push the car. You can't couple because it's at the nose. So, like, is your whole shtick is based on that move? Just let me know, Davo. Derailing successful. Yeah, totally. Yay! We caused a catastrophic train crash. What game am I playing? Green. Oh, I see. You're pulling green from the beginning. Is that what you're saying? All right. Settle down. There we go. So, number 1, we've coupled, and you're going to go with green all the way to. Let's just see these lines here. You can go here, here, and here. That's move 1. And then you're not coupled, but you're still coupled with this. So you're going to pull green all the way around to diamond A, B kind of thing. That's what you're talking about, I'm hoping. Push blue, pull green. There we go. You got it. And then forward to triangle A, you said. Forward to triangle A is going to be presumably pulling this. Boom. And then I guess the next move is to back up like this, right? And then the final move, number 5. Where are we going? Oh, but I'm not even looking at the picture. You left it there. Whoa, it's right off the board. I'm so sorry, I wasn't looking. Wow, you decoupled and left green here, and then pulled back up to here. And for the final move, you're going up here with blue on 5. That's 5, right? We did it. I think we did it. I think Davo did it, but I think it's done. Yay! Haha. Leave green behind. Yes, you're right. Good, we got that one done. No problem. There's the first of the intermediates. Toot toot! I agree. All right, here we go. We just set this one up real quick. We got green up here, we've got blue down here, and we've got red right here. Oh no. And we've got, it's like the first 15 minutes of The Fugitive. Movie, not TV show. Actually, I've never seen the TV show. Is it good? I've heard it's good. tried to watch The Prisoner too. But I tried to watch it with my family and they weren't really that into it. I've got the locomotive in the wrong way. So we got to get the locomotive up here, pulling blue and then green. And then red is pushed or dragged here somewhere. Here we go. I might try this myself. You follow along. Engine wrong way. Thank you for that reminder. So we've got to pull blue and then green. The temptation is to back right up into blue as the first move, right? What's par? 4? So let's just go with the tempting thing. And then I'm going to couple these and pull them all the way, leaving red here where it's got to be. I think this is super easy, right? That's 2. And then I'm going to back this up into here. That's 3, and then up here is 4. Wow, it feels like I'm doing all of the easy ones, right? No problem, piece of cake. No problem. Okay, what's next? Number 18. We've already done 8. No, 13. I can't read. Reset this, and we're going here, and we got a locomotive here, and we got another locomotive facing this way here, and we've got a red car down here. Who wants to take this one? Anybody in chat, let me know. Let me know. We'll use this complex arcane bracketing system to guide it through these columns and move points. Just if you're joining us, oh, I was about to flip over the one that we're doing. So this is what a solution looks like, and it uses this stuff over here to tell you, you know, move a locomotive to here, stop there, couple there, da, da, da. So that's what a solution looks like. Back to here. Here's what we're doing. So we're gonna get a locomotive facing right and pulling blue, and a locomotive facing down and pulling red down here. And it's par 5. And we will settle for nothing less than 3 stars, because I think we're good for it. Nobody in chat wants to try? Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. So pulling blue up there. Interesting. And this one's facing backwards. Like you can get, as par 5, you can get the red one where it's going in just like 2 moves, right? So move number 1 is to back it all the way here, and move number 2 is to do that. And then you got 3 moves to do everything else with blue. So that was 2. So with 3, we're gonna go all the way over here. With 4, we'll back it around the circle. And with 5, we'll go all the way up here. No problem whatsoever. Got it. All right. Again, it feels like I'm doing all the easy ones. Number 14. I wish it didn't make such a horrible shrieking sound as soon as you moved it. Locomotive right in the center here. I'm gonna put the blue in first. Woo! Green is back. Green is back, baby. Uh-oh, it's a green level. Look out. We know what that means. Do we? I'm not sure we do. All right, red's here. We're back to X. 0. All right. And then after this, you know what? I think we get the idea. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do this, and then we're going to tackle a hard one and then a master one, and see how far we can get with that. And then that'll be good. We'll call it a day. We'll call it a stream. But I wanted to give you a chance to see, you know, the different difficulty levels. So let's get this one done. If anybody on the chat wants to try it, we have to get the locomotive facing this way, pulling red, blue, and then green. Locomotive facing that way, pulling red, then blue, then green. So I think I already see what sneaky thing is happening here. So for move number 1, and it's par 5. Move number 1, I'm going to back this guy up here. You can already kind of tell what's going on, I think, right? And then move number 2, I'm gonna go back here. Oh no, eh? Well, I'm gonna push these guys all the way here. That's move number 2. Move number 3. I'm gonna back up and couple this guy. Where do I have to end up? I think I've done something terribly wrong. Move number 4, you can go here. No, I'm too many moves ahead. And then move number 5, I'll back up around. So they're in the right order, but then it's going to be 6 before I can spin all the way up around and back out. So I did it in 6. That's no good. We shan't settle for 6. Let me reset it. You're going to be here. You're going to be here. All right, tell me what I did wrong. Oh, no, this has to go in here. Tell me what I did wrong. Solved, not really. Yeah, solved in 6. I'm not pushing that 2-star button. I'm not touching that 2-star button until we get into the intermediate one next. Forget it. I refuse. I refuse to debase myself. Do I have this right? No. Here, that's the start. 0. Think. Nailed it. Sarcasm. All right. I don't know if you're talking about this puzzle or the last puzzle. Think. How did I end up with this way down here? That's the problem. I don't think I had it set up right to begin with. Oh no, but it's got to go. It needs red, then blue, then green. I wonder if that's move 1, pulling it and then bumping it back into green to the point where this happens is 2. See what I'm saying? Because now it's in the right order. Red, then blue, then green. So then 3 would be over here. 4 would be over here. Haha, look. And then 5, I'm not going to do it because it's, well, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Do. 5, haha. No problem. All right. Yes, exactly. Now you just have to connect, spin around. We did it, no problem. All right, now, that was the baby stuff, you guys. I've had enough of the baby stuff. How about you? Do you want to jump into the deep end with me? Do you want to go into the intermediate levels? We'll do one intermediate card, and then we'll just be cocksure, and then we'll go into the master stuff, and we'll cry like weeping little children. So the red cards are the intermediate ones. Let's see what happens. So it's a par 5. Let me just set it up. It looks very similar to the one that we just did, actually, doesn't it? So I'll reset this, and the locomotive starts here, and the blue guy goes here, and the red one goes here. Par 5, and you got to get up here with the red and blue trailing. Nope, failed. Wait, what? Everybody's saying I failed? Wait a second. Did I mess up that last one? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. What's going on, you guys? Wait a second. Did I... What did I botch? What... Did I mess it up? You're not going to let me have it? Forget about it. I'm going to do it right, damn it. What happened? Tell me in chat. What did I mess up? I refuse. Do. You botched. You looped over the top. It needs to be bottom. I don't understand what you're saying to me. Let me redo it. So move number 1 was to push... No, move number 1, excuse me, sorry. Move number 1 was to drag blue over this way, right? That's move number 1. Move number 2 was to push like that, right? And we're going to end up with yes. So then that's move number 2. Cars go on triangle tracks, not circle tracks. Did I exit on the wrong track? Is that what I did? So that's move number 2. Move number 3 was to go all the way out here. Move number 4 was to go up here and couple. All right, and we're in the right order, red, blue, green. And so move number 5, the final move, is to loop them all the way around here. Maybe I did it too fast. My big stupid hand was in the way. So they're all following. What did I do wrong? That's what I did, right? Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yep, you're right. You're totally right. Totally right. Botched. All right. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Maybe you figured out the real solution. Maybe you can help me out. Let me just put that back the way it was. I get it. I had them looping around the wrong way. You're right. I was a fool to think that I could solve an intermediate puzzle. Okay, now compare with the card. Yes, I got it. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me honest. I appreciate that. I like the name River and Campground. I don't know what you mean. But who wants to tackle this one? Who thinks that they can get her done? Those first few moves seemed good, right? Like, I think pulling this guy over here for one, and then backing it up so you get the whole shooting match in the right order. Seems like super right to me. That's 2. That looks pretty good. But it's getting them under there. Oh, the blue circles track is river. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it instead of with the brackets. I see. River, campground. What's the top one? Flaming barrels? What's the diamond? Diamond? All right, so if that's 2 moves. Yeah, oh, hold on. Man, it seems so right. It seems so right, but it's so wrong. I need to undo. Undo. Trishel's the master namer. I agree. Back to square one on this one, friends. Is it a goofy thing to start off by backing up? What's the order? Red and then green. You wouldn't want to do that. That's a bad move. That's a bad first move, I think. What about... No. Green has to go at the end. I still like pulling blue right off the top. We'll call that 1. Backing blue up here, we'll call that 2. Doing that as 3. This is just going to end up the same way I was, and it's not going to work. Oh, yes it is. Ah, so that's 3. This is 4, coming around the circle like this. Aha, and then 5 is this. Look, everybody, I did it. Is that right? Is that the right way to go? I think I solved the puzzle. Yes. So that was 14. Hold on, let me take the number down just so we can like do that. I will do that. So now we can officially, correctly toot toot celebrate. There we go. All right, good job. Nice little pat on the head. Why, thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad. I didn't want this to be a tainted win by any means. So, finally, the penultimate level we'll try is this one. Again, it seems a really similar setup to the one that we just did. So the locomotive is facing the wrong way. The locomotive is facing this way. Ooh, it almost sounded like a train whistle there, a little scrape. And then this one's facing this way, and the red one is going to face this way. We start at 0, and we have to get... I'm just making sure that I got... No, the locomotive is facing the wrong way, so it's facing blue. So we got to get it up here, tugging red first and then blue. I feel like getting blue out of the way first is par 5, by the way. Getting blue out of the way first is a good... How many colors are there in total? That's a great question. Here they all are. So it's just 5 colors. You've got 2 locomotives, depending on the puzzle, and you've got 2 broken tracks. That's sort of like... those are like no-go zones. So when the broken tracks are on there in the puzzle, you can't drive through that area. Yeah, black is a car. That's right. Yeah. Might as well have those on. There's no harm in that. I feel like a good first move here would be getting this sucker out of the way, right? Just shunt that guy. Actually, I'll go all the way here so that I can back up easily. So that's move number 1. Then move number 2 would be to back around here and couple that. I can already see the problem. Can you see the problem? Because if you go move number 3 out here, move number 4 out here, you can't face the right way. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can do this. Okay, let me try this again. So shunting blue was not necessarily the good move. Seems too easy, something's wrong, yes. So it's a trap. All right, think. It's interesting that that's in the like the Y crook right there, and you can't snug up against here and pull it either. But like what you could do, it seems inefficient, but here's move 1. It doesn't really feel like it does anything, but I think, oh, let me think. Move number 2 would be that. Move number 3, let's say, is going to be that. No, this is too much. Move number 4 is that, and then move number 5. No. I feel like Alexander's Ragtime Band is mocking me now. I feel like it's I picked the most cheerily derisive music I could possibly find. Okay. Has anybody figured it out yet? Your train didn't start in the right area. My gosh, didn't it? Is this correct? This looks like the right setup. Looks good to me. Because what has to happen is it has to be facing this way. Blue and red. Ooh, this is a tricky one. I like this. It's good brain burning. Oh, red mountains. The squares are mountains. Okay, here we go. Who's solving here? Dave was going to solve. 1, push blue to A, to circle A. Let's do that. So that's move number 1. Back up clockwise to red is move 2. Now move far right. How far? To where? Bottom or middle track? Let me know. I'll wait the 20-second delay. Let's say it's... I don't know if it matters, does it? It doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to get around the crook, but tell me, Davo, what you think. So you grab this on move 2. But you see the issue, right? Because this is only a capacity for 2 cars. Yeah, then circle I? Okay, circle I. Going all the way over here. And then circle C. Oh yeah, look at that. He did it. He did it! Davo did it! And then up here. Alright. So that was an intermediate puzzle. Did we find it harder than the hard ones? Sorry, that wasn't intermediate. That was hard. That was hard puzzle. Do you think that hard was any harder than intermediate? I don't know that it was. Davos seemed to think it was fairly straightforward. Okay, now we will go for, I'm going to go for the middle, the gross, disgusting prime number, 37, the master puzzles. These are the Glengarry leads, and you can't have them. Here we go. Good job, Ryan. Don't say good job, Ryan. That was Davo. So congratulate Davo. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't solve that one. Credit where it's due. Okay, so this one starts with this. It's got a broken track up here. And then it's got a red one here. And it's got the blue one down here. And it's got a locomotive here. This is master level now. Just please keep this in mind. Treat it with the respect it's due. You masters. All right. Good job, Ryan, for following instructions. I get it. I'll take a pat on the head wherever I can get it. All right, this is the final one, the final puzzle that we're gonna tackle in Ticket to Ride Track Switcher. Here we go. What do we have to do? We have to get a locomotive all by its lonesome over here, and another one heading out this way. I want to make sure it's positioned the right way. It looks like it. With black, blue, yellow, and red. And how many moves? 8. Par 8. Whew. Black, blue, yellow, red. Is this as easy as I think it is? It can't be that you just keep this here. Like, it looks like really like duh easy, but it can't be. So like move number 1, back up here and grab that one. Move number 2. You can't. And then move number 3 is this. Move number 4 is that. Move number 5 is that. Oh, I see. You can't grab that. That's why. I was like, this just looks super easy. It's not. Okay, let me reset. There's no way I was going to get away with any of that. So the trick, obviously, here is that this locomotive looks like it shouldn't move, but it absolutely has to. It has to do that. It has to do some help pulling and pushing that thing out of the way. Or do you think I got most of it? I just needed to move that. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, you can't grab. You can grab, but you can't pull from the front of your locomotive. You can only pull from the back of your locomotive. So we have to back it up from the right-hand side loco. Yeah, you were good. Oh, do you think that was okay? So again, so there's 1, and then move it down as 2, because it's 8. It's part 8. That's a lot. 2, and then back it into the blue is 3. Pull it up here. So we got yellow. Oh, where does yellow start? Yeah, yellow's down here, so we're good. That's 4. So this guy starts here, so backing him up here is going to be 5, 6. Yeah. 7. I see the issue, right? You see it? You have to add H to I as a move. You do, definitely. But, I mean, that's 2 out of your 8. And it's more than adding H to I, though, because check this out. Hold on, let me reset. This guy goes up here, and the red one, and the blue one, and the yellow one, and this one right here. Okay. I think it's more than that. I think this has to do some more work of pushing or something, because just doing that's 1. Hold on, let's reset it here. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, actually, that gets it back to where it needs to be. And then is everything just as I just did? He's missing the correct start for loco number 2. Is he? Ah. It doesn't start out there, it starts here, you're right. Okay, yeah, then I think we're good then. So from the beginning, the first move is to pull this out, right? So that's 1. And then everything else is exactly as I did it, right? Grabbing that is 2. Coming down here, come now. is 3. Grabbing these 3 cars is 4. 5. And then pulling these ones is 6. Did we do it in 7? Did we do that right? I think we did it under par. How is that even possible? Well, I mean, I think so. What am I missing? Yeah, I think, I mean, that was a master level 1. I don't know. It didn't seem too tricky. Why don't we try one more master one? I knew I said that was going to be the last one, but that felt weirdly unsatisfying. Maybe that was the room with the jars and the health, and maybe 38 is the one where they really put the screws to you. Let's just see. All right, here. Or maybe this puzzle is just intended for inferior intellects. Than ours. Maybe that's it. Maybe we're just too darn smart for take a drive track picture. I don't know. Let's see. But I mean, there are so few options. I think there are more. Well, that's hard. Are there more permutations and possibilities in Rush Hour than there are in Track Switcher? Tell me what you think. I don't know. I'd have to look at Rush Hour again. Just the fact that Rush Hour has different lengths of cars. Maybe, and they can start, maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say. Anyway, shut up, Ryan, let's get this going. The black one goes here. This is the final one, the boss level, number 38. Oh wait, we forgot to toot. There we go. No, I think 37 was pretty tricky because at this point you could forget that you couldn't just pull the red car. But once you have that realization, then it becomes easy. Yeah, possibly. The one on the right. I couldn't hear him shatter. I would have seen that pick and wondered if Ryan just had a stroke. Uh-oh. Do you have me on mute again and you saw me doing this? There's green, and we got a locomotive facing this way with blue at its nose, and we've got a red one down here. Oh yeah. Is that everything? I think it is. And what do we have to do? We have to get the locomotive headed out this way, pulling red, blue, green, black. Starting at 0. Here we go. The final boss. What's the order again? Red, blue, green, black. Red, blue, green, black. Okay. So it seems like a clever first move would just to be backing all the way around the circle to here and grab red, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then you have to somehow get blue. I feel like, oh, what's the par 8 again? I feel like I want to go all the way up here for the second move and push this into the nook here as 2. And then back up and hitch there for 3. Looking good to me so far. And then around the circle. Right, but you can't back up. Sneaky. So that was a screw up. I'm gonna reset it. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so I already know, we know now green's going to be a problem. I still think that's a good first move, though. What did I say? What was that first move? It's red, blue, green, black. And do I have it facing the right way? I do. So I still could pick up red, but I mean, I could also pick up blue off the first move. That's an interesting alternate move that might be completely ill-advised. And then for the second move, I'm going to go wacky tobacco here. Whoa. And put it right here. That's 2. Got something interesting happening here. It's completely not the order that I want. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. It's too many moves. It's too many moves. Too many moves. All right, let's try that again. Scream if you found the solution already. This is master puzzle now. This is master puzzle. I don't know how we can do it without moving red out of the way. Why? Because you think the train's going to be too long? Well, I mean, we can pull that trick that we did on past levels and start with the solution. And that might answer your question. Let me just put them in order. So black, green, blue, red. Maybe this will jog something. Okay, there's the solution. So clearly, the last move would be pulling that black one out of there, right? Let me just make sure that I'm legal here. That's legal. So that's one move. Yeah, but how do you get your train out? You have to definitely be offloading stuff in here. So let's say that the first move is actually, that green's going to come out from, like that green's going to stay in there until the end. You know what I'm saying? Just want to make sure that I've got them spaced out right. Oh, gee whiz. Yeah, I see the problem. I've got 2 spaces to move the whole thing. It's kind of like you have to, you know what I mean? Like shunt these out of the way and then like pull forward and ditch somebody down here in this alley in order to have room to do it. You know? You know what I'm saying? I didn't download enough music to last the whole stream. It's repeating, feeling very repetitious. All right. Let's just say, since we know it ends up there, that we're gonna go move 1 and hitch this. Move 2, we're gonna pull it back. Move 3, it's up here. So starting with the back of the train feels like a master level. So that's 3. So 5 more moves in order to pick up blue and red in order. Red first. Oh God, how do you do that? It's like you'd have to, like, there's a move. That's a move. Oh. Yeah, that's tough, eh? That blue one. So this is a thing. But that doesn't do anything. And then 2 moves, there's definitely no way. So blue needs to move way earlier than that, that's for sure. Okay, resetting. Blue needs to move, but blue can't move because you can't pull blue because it's at the nose of the locomotive. Maybe a master level thing. I don't know, man. Like grabbing that red one right off the top just seems like a real smart guy thing to do. Coming up this way and grabbing that one. I don't see how that's not the first move, but I've been wrong before. Oh wait, let me think. You can't go into here because there's not enough spaces to get your locomotive ends. Well, that's what I did the first time, wasn't it? I used a move to go up, hello, up here and push that out of the way so there's at least room. And then 3, pick up the blue. Does that do anything? It still makes green a problem, doesn't it? But, okay, for 4, you go around the circle. Ah, shoot, no, I wanted to back up that train. I wanted to back up and grab green, but you can't because you're stuck up there. Opening with grabbing green and parking it in front of black. Okay, let's try that. Okay, open with grabbing green. So, step 1, grab green. That's one move. Step 2, it takes a whole move to pull green out of there. So you can't just, it'll be 3 moves to do it, but I'm trusting the process. So that's, so that was 1, 2, and then 3 to back it up here. So we're at 3, so now 5 to get everything else. So I trust you, Oberon. Yeah, exactly, right? That's a lot of moves. I get what you're doing, but that's a lot to get into that position. You can't pull by nose. That's tricky. Oh, you could almost say it's master level. Sounded good in my head, but now they're saying, "Whoa, yeah, we're trying things." I don't mind trying stuff. That's totally fine. So let's go back to brass tacks here. And there's no there's no Pac-Man rules where you can push it off this edge and it appears over here. That would be sweet. Like, do you have to do something goofy like? What have we not tried? We tried picking up green. We tried picking up red. We haven't tried, as a first move, haven't tried this as a first move. Does that float your boat any? Because remember, you can decouple as well. It's not automatically, like, it's not hooked forever. Let's do that for 2 and just leave it there. Which allows us to maybe do your green thing. 3. No. Grab that. That's 4, 5. But it's the wrong way to pick up red. It's way too late to pick up red, it feels like. Though I do think that was a promising opening, right? Playing around with blue like that. Hold on. Did you guys like that opening? There's 1. And then take blue somewhere for 2. You tell me where to take blue if you like that. Yeah, question mark blue first. I'm with you. Maybe blue first. Maybe. Oh, because another thing, instead of spinning around and facing backwards, is like, this is a possibility for 2, and then back that guy up there, and now they're coupled for 3. Does that? I don't think that does anything. Maybe it does. Maybe that does something, because then we can do that for 4. You see what I'm saying? And then for 5, this. No. None of this is gonna work. None of this is gonna work. Blue to C. Hold on, I gotta get back to the point where you said blue to C. I don't think anything that I was doing there was gonna be super promising. But, I mean... Until that last move. Yeah, I think I went very, very wrong that last move. Hold on, back up to the beginning. Walk me through it. Was grabbing blue I think we like that. I think we like grabbing blue the first move. Correct me if I'm wrong. Four counterclockwise around, leaving. I went and reset it in the middle of lag catching up to you guys. So from the top, we've spent one move grabbing blue like that. And I think the second move I did was I pulled it down here like this. Yes. If you like that, let me know. If not, I'll wait the 20 seconds. You can take a drink. Whew, this is master level puzzling right here. I'm working up a fake sweat. Also, black is in the wrong place. Thank you. Yes, very good point. Thanks. That's super important. Yeah, you do want to put pieces on the edge because it feels like a reset point. Correct. But it's very telling that this isn't at the edge, which means that, you know, you can couple it with whatever swings by and nudges it. Is this a good opener? Is that good opening? And then back it up and grab red? Is that good? That's what we did the first time. So we've backed it up and we've grabbed red. So this is the situation. That's 3 out of 8. You think it's good, but it's hard to say. Yeah, I agree. Because now from here, like the obvious thing is to loop around with the locomotive. So the locomotive can go... You kind of want the locomotive to go like as far as it can so that you're not wasting any time. Like there. Red, blue, green. You can go grab green actually, right? 4. Whoa. 5. Oh, you guys. Oh no, but I'm on the wrong tracks. Darn, man, that was looking good. No, it wasn't. What am I talking about? Was it looking good? 6. Hold on, I'm getting the order completely wrong. Red, blue, green, black. For 6, back everybody up here. No. Oh God. No. No, no, no. Oh right, I'm backed up here. Drop the red, blue at Camp A. You guys are onto something, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna reset and then I'm gonna follow your directions so we can get this sucker done. Okay. Reset, reset. Black is in the right place. Green is going up here. Red's here. Okay. Okay. Take me there. Be my NASA control. Hot 1910s jazz. Man, it blows my mind now that I'm in my old age how rapidly music changes. Does that blow your mind? Like when I think about, I don't know, the distance between, I don't know, it hasn't changed as much lately as I feel like it changed from, like going to the 60s to the 80s was a massive, you know, if you go from like the Yardbirds to the Talking Heads, that's crazy jump. That's nuts. Oh, okay, here we go. We all agree. Loco, is this from the beginning though? Zozoken? Okay. You're discussing it. I'll wait. I await your instructions. We're gonna nail this one home. Oh, there's consensus. There's agreement. This is good. This is good. Just gonna chair dance until you guys. Chair dancing makes me burp, apparently. That was a good track. Slapping going. What's it gonna be, fellas? Let's do it. I don't know how to state it well, but we push black to I as we loop around backwards. Yup, yuppo. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me there. Take me there, baby. I'll be your astronaut on the ISS. Don't give me crappy directions or my helmet's coming off and I'm gonna die. Oh, short-lived. That's a good track. I like that. And if it doesn't work, that's fine. We'll reset. I've reset like 15 times on this one already. It is master level after all. Okay, step one. I'm listening to Oberon and Oberon only for instructions. You guys can discuss still, but the instructions. Whoa. Okay, wait. One, loop and grab blue. So that's one. We've got blue. Number two, pull to triangle C. Is that triangle C or diamond C? Pull to diamond C. That's two. And scream at me if I do anything incorrect. Pull to diamond C. No, take over. This is too much responsibility. You could do it. You could ask him for help, like I'm asking you for help. And we'll do this. It'll be like fire brigade. Pass the buckets of knowledge along. So it's going to go from Zozoken to Oberon to moi. Blue needs to be on diamond C. Oh, blue needs to be on diamond C. Leaving your loco where, though? Tell me where the loco needs to go. This is still move 2, by the way. Where's the, like, I guess it doesn't matter, I guess, with your plan where the locomotive is. So that's move 2. Okay, so there's move 2. So move 3, I'm guessing, is you're going to back up blue into red, but you tell me. You guys are talking about Camp A. Oh, Camp A is green. Okay, cool. I thought you guys were talking about Mountain A. I'm like, what? That's madness. Fellas, this is... What is the word they always use? That... This is non... I can't even recall the word. I got streamer brain. My vocabulary's failed me. Back up and grab red. Move 3. Red is yours, and your loco is here. Our loco is here. I'm gonna claim a part in the win on this one if we get it. All right, what's next? 3 moves out of 8. Par 8. Highly unorthodox, that's what they say. Fellas, this is highly unorthodox. Are you sure this was cleared by the sergeant? All right. I hope you're not loose cannons. Okay, now do we push black out of the way and have enough room to move red and blue to rest area in the camp? Because it's just one space. You're wondering about this one. I'll let you discuss. Think it through. I'll back it up, but to push black out of the way, here's what that would look like. So you would have this kind of thing going on. I can reset it, but this is what you'd be looking like on move 4. Okay. Take a look. Now I'm moving them back. Okay. Remember, you can also decouple once you're there, if that's anything. Yes, and this is important too as far as the instructions go. You can't couple or decouple or uncouple in the middle of a move, right? So it has to be after a stop, so you've ticked a move. Sarcastic ragtime. You're not smart, you need to go back to school. Don't listen to this music when you're doing a puzzle. Campe is just one space. Yeah, this whole thing, this entire section is just one space. Only one thing can fit there. For those of you just joining us, and I doubt you are, we're in the middle of the final puzzle of the day, a master level black card. We've reset 15 times. Ryan has failed to do it on his own, but he's come up with some promising openers. Can we phone a friend? Yeah. You think the first two moves are correct, but you're not too sure about this backing up. So remember those first two moves. If we are here now, we've backed up, we've grabbed blue and red. Is it anything? I like your idea of pushing black for some reason because it puts the locomotive in a position to then back up what's through here. So let's call that 4. Hold on, let me check the order again. Blue, red, black, green. Yeah, so can you then not here is 5. That's 6. That's 7. Oh, look, but you spaced it out. No. That's 8. Yeah, so we're over par. No. It's no good. It's no good. No good. Bad ideas. Bad ideas. But we like the first two moves. That's what we've decided. All right, back to the top. Maybe I just need to shunt some pieces around a little bit more so that the solution becomes obvious. All right, so we like this as move 1. Bazang. And you say that move 2 is that for sure? You're that confident about move 2? Why is that move 2? I do, yeah, okay. Okay, let's call that 2. I do like backing that up there for move 3. Wait, this is, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So that's 3. We're on 3. We're on 3. Is it something like this? Is it like, here's 4, here's 5, here's 6. No, because that's going to put the locomotive behind the cars. Like putting the cars in that cul-de-sac is not going to work that well. You see what I was trying to do, hopefully. You'd be a bit cheeky and push green backwards after coupling. Yeah, you could. Maybe the master levels are all about cheek. Yeah, I don't know the solution. I just know the restrictions. I mean, one thing we haven't played around with, because it's crazy, move 1, couple black. Stick with me. Move 1 couple black. Move 2. Pull black to green. Oh, did I try this already? Move 3. These guys. Move 4. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Yeah, red's still the problem though, isn't it? That's move 4. I don't think that does anything though. So the limitations are, we have to find a way to pull red, and we need space so black has to be pushed, and we need to drop off at least 1 card to have enough space for them all to line up at the end. Yeah, like 1 card needs to be ditched down here at one point, right? Down here? I think down here. Because this can't turn a sharp corner. Intriguing. Jonathan Garrett says, I haven't been here for long, but you could try to get red and blue up around the loop. Okay, everybody teach Jonathan the nomenclature, and we're gonna hand this over entirely to him for the win. The brand new to chat, Jonathan Garrett coming in with the saving moves. That's it. Okay, so Jonathan, check this out. You've got up here in this card right here, bloop, bloop, bloop. That shows all the different sections that your locomotive can travel to. You can push cars, you can pull cars as long as they're at your bum end. And that's about it. You can't go around any sharp corners with the cars. It's pretty self-explanatory. But it's all on you, Jonathan. That's it. The weight of level 38 MasterCard is on your shoulders. We're listening to only you, nothing but you. Take it away, Jonathan. So mean. Oh, the other thing, Jonathan, that if you're just joining us, that makes the puzzle challenging is that cars can only fit between these notches, and they're hard to see on the actual piece of plastic itself. Even in real life they are, but up on this card it shows you all the different segments, and only 1 car or 1 locomotive can be within those segments at a time. They're still discussing it. We prefer the card to be dropped off at triangle A and not at diamond D. But it can store 3 cars. Yeah, this offshoot can store 3 cars. So we push 2 cars down there, and green and black are linked. And we know we can link green and black. You can go like bang, grab green. That's 1. 2 back up. 3 grab black. 4 back up. 5 push them down there. It's like a lot. Six grab blue. That's tricky. I'm trying to follow. If we can get red blue at D and E and green black at HI, we can have the solution as long as the loco faces the correct way, but not sure if that's possible. Red and blue and D. Well, you're just describing the answer at this point, or you're describing the end game. D and E, red and blue at D. I see what you're saying. Yep, I see what you're saying. So you want to get it to a point where, let's just visualize it, just that it's helpful. You want this kind of thing, so they're tucked in here, and you want these guys at here and here, sort of thing. And that would be good, because as long as you're facing the right way, you could pull these guys out. You'd have to push them back. So ideally, you want, like, that's what you want, right? That's what you're going for, right? That's what you want. Because then you can pull these guys out, stop, and then pull the whole thing out. So this is what you're going for. Everybody visualize it. Take a screenshot if you must. Do I have this right? Yes. So this is what we're aiming for. Okay. You think E and A would be, circle E and A would be better. Let me just look at that. You think circle E and Triangle A. So you think with red and blue, you mean, or black and green? Ideally, we want that, but so yeah, okay. So the other thing that could happen is you could have this, and that would do it too, right? Because you could back that up, pull those out, stop, and then pull the rest out. Is that what we're talking about? So those are two different options. That would do too. So either of those two. So memorize that, visualize that, get it in your heads, let the universe send you what you deserve. All right, we'll do that, and we'll do that, and reset everything. Okay. How do you get it there? Remember, in one move, you've departed from this for a while, but in one move we could do that and get red. We can't pull blue with us, but I mean that's a thing that we haven't done in a bit. I think you should try E and A. Does this get you any closer, or should we back up and do the blue thing, because that's the other thing you can do. You can go blazang. That's 1. Tell me what 2 is. I don't know. I don't know. You think I was close a while ago? Give us a timestamp. We'll rewind it. Maybe I'm too married to picking up blue at the beginning. Maybe that's a block in my thinking. It can't possibly be picking up green, can it? That's utter madness. You gotta get red out of there. You gotta get red out of there. And you gotta get blue out of there. And it's faster to get red out of there. No, it's not. It's one move for both. Like, all right, red, woo. And then, see, I don't like that. Blue. Well, okay. That's 2. And then back around like this. And we've got these 2 in that order. Have I done that before? Is that something? Is that anything? Tell me that's something. And then, oh, have I done it? I think this is what I did at the very beginning, probably. Like here. And then one more here. And then, yeah, I did this before. There's not enough room to do it the obvious way, I believe. Well, maybe there is. What the hell? I didn't just do it, did I? was that did I do it? Did I solve the master level puzzle? Did I do it? Did I cheat? Please tell me. Tell me I cheated, because it couldn't have been that easy. No way. There's no way. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Reset all of that nonsense, and hopefully I remember what I did. You were down here. You were over here. Hold up. You're here. You're here. Okay. Step 1 was to go grab the red car, right? Step 2 was to pull it around like this. Step 3 was to go around like that. Step 4 was to pull everything around like way the heck up here, right, like that. Step 5 was to pull it one more and grab the green. Step 6 was to back everything up into the black. And what am I doing wrong? Did I just get that under par? What the heck? I must have missed a click, but yeah, that's your 7 or 8 moves, right? I think, yeah, did I do it? I did. Can I get a toot toot? Wow, that solution was kind of like easier than I think that we thought it was, wasn't it? I think I might have just kind of like, I might have psyched everybody out by saying that was a master level puzzle. I feel bad now. I don't think that was all that hard, but just to give you an idea, there's your first look at Ticket to Ride Track Switcher. We might as well discuss it a little bit. Tell me what you thought of it. I need to hide this. No, that shows things. There we go. Yeah, I did it. Yes, Suzanne, I did it. Well, we did it. We all participated. I think the only one who let us down was John, but that's okay. I'm just kidding. You're fine, JG. I hope that you come to another stream. It's just insult viewers left and right, and nobody likes you ever again. But that's it. And if you missed it right off the top, it's like a handy dandy little travel-friendly thing that's got a tray that slides out. It's not sticky. It's like deliberately it's got to stop there so you don't open the whole thing. It's got a little storage compartment for all your little trains. There's the 2-1, the color, and the locomotives. And it's got 40 cards. I've made a huge mess of them in 4 different difficulty modes. We just did a whole pile from each section. Did all of the beginner ones, and they all shuffle up nicely. What's this silly thing doing here? Nope, that's not it. Yep, there we go. All of that tucks in nicely, and it's made so that you can play it in the car. If you flip upside down, you're fine. If you lean slightly to the left or right, you're not fine. All your trains go flying. But play it in space and you're good. Oh, look, I've pinched it. I've pooched. There we go. Can't wait for the B-side puzzles. Well, thank you for mentioning that. There are no B-side puzzles. Again, for those of you who are joining a little bit late to see what this is all about, the B-sides of these cards are actually the answers. So using that little key there, it sort of tells you, oh, to solve it, you just push this to this to this to this to this. Don't stress out so much, dummy. It wasn't that hard. Okay, thanks, card. Thanks, puzzle card. So cool. Cool. That's it. So not really a board game, and that's why, as I say in the title, you're not going to find that on BoardGameGeek. I don't know if this is... there we go. Yeah. And as I mentioned, there's a Catan solo puzzle in a similar vein, which is more like they give you connected hexagonal, like the hexagons are connected, big chunky pieces, and you put them in a big hex map to complete different objectives, like, you know, oh, make sure that you get a road traveling all the way through here and there's 2 knights and you got to avoid them and that kind of thing. Susanna says, I like it. I kind of wish the board had a little more color or zhuzh. Is that a new Yiddish word on me? I don't know. What is zazz? Are we saying zazz? We might be saying zazz. But zhuzh is new. Jonathan says, that was fun. I didn't do a good job of explaining myself on your, but your end moves weren't far off from my thoughts. Well, that's good. It's good that we are of one mind. Yeah, definitely, if I was a major fan of this kind of thing, I would want to paint that up. Look at that. That's like ripe for the painting. And there's a little caddy in here to store your puzzle card when you're playing. I didn't use it because it would put that at perpendicular angles. We don't like that. But there's little towers and little buildings and stuff here. I would definitely want to see that all painted up. It would make, I think, playing it a little bit more enjoyable. But doesn't painting make playing everything a little bit more enjoyable? I've been doing work streams on Tuesdays that are not enjoyable because nobody wants to see anybody edit a video. But what I might start doing is I might start painting some minis, which also doesn't sound much more fun, but at least you'll get to hear me shriek and be super uncomfortable because I don't think I'm very good at painting minis, but we'll see. And that's like stressful, right? I don't know what it would be like having somebody watch you trying to paint pupils on a miniature. I don't know if that's a good plan at all. What else we say? Painting's nice, but part of the charm is its abstract nature. So I probably wouldn't add too much detail. You'd be surprised. You know, I almost think that the camera shot is doing a disservice because what you may not be seeing because it's a little bit washed out, there are numbers here around this middle clicky dial that you track your moves on. The Ticket to Ride logo is here. You've got little tiny tracks and little tiny, I don't know what those are, hay bales or something's going on outside this farming building. There's little piles of logs. There's a lot of detail in here that would take paint quite well. There's little crates down here. You know how the little X's, the little wood X's on crates, that's all in here. There's like a filigree in the corner here on 3 of these corners. There's a whole lot going on that would be maybe enjoyable to paint if you liked painting. Hope you get to play Ticket to Ride Rails and Sails. I don't think I know what that is. Maybe tertially, maybe I've seen it on BoardGameGeek. What does it do, Nino? Rails and sails. I've seen, what is the latest Ticket to Ride thing I saw since Track Switcher, or before Track Switcher? I saw New York, right? Isn't that the 2-player one where the map is super tight and tiny? And the breast cancer awareness thing that they're doing, where you can buy a little box of pink trains, pink cars, and they'll give, I believe it's half of the money to breast cancer research. I'm not too sure, you can ask them. But they've got that promo going on the Humble Indie Bundle. If you go there, they've got a big pile of games on Steam. I already own them, but you pay, I don't know, a small amount of money to get Splendor and Ticket to Ride and what else is in there? Is Scythe in there? I don't want to say titles if they're not in there, but there's a bunch of board game titles that are digital. Next week, we're going to be playing through one of those. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I tell you what it is? We'll be playing Wingspan Digital on Steam, and I have some codes to give out to you, so you can tune into that. I'll have the rules and regs up on the website very, very shortly. There won't be any crazy restrictions. It'll just be that you have to watch on Twitch, because that's the only way that the Player Picker 9000 will function properly. By design. So and then if you want to make this number go up, let's look at some numbers here. Look at that gorgeous number, 187. If we could get that up significantly higher, I'm thinking 189. Well, boy, then you'll see some sparks fly, won't you? Won't you? I don't know. What else can I tell you? If you like the nonsense that goes on at Nights Around the Table, we've got a Discord server. Really, really lovely people, a bunch of lovely people, and then one putz. And I won't say who the putz is, but go in there and you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Such a jerk thing. No, let's try that again. The Discord server, everybody's great. Punch that in and join us, won't you? I hope that you will. We're playing games all the time together on BGA. Right now, we're in the middle of a Castles of Burgundy tournament that I am fantastically losing. However, if you'd like to play maybe a game of hardback with me, I will smoke you, and I will raise your home and salt the earth if we get to play hardback together. Come to the Discord. I'm the putz. Poppy's copped to being the putz. So there we go. We've weeded that out. We don't need to roll a d6 and get into the billiard room to find out who is the putz in the billiard room with the candlestick. It's Poppy. All the way. Basically, Nino says it's Ticket to Ride. This is Rails and Sails. It's Ticket to Ride, but this time around you get 2 maps, World and Amazon, and you connect World and Amazon. Oh, I see. One map is World, and the flip side, you're putting trains in the rainforest. I don't know how I feel about that. You connect cities, go figure, right? Yeah, via tracks and ships. You get special cards for trains and ships. So it's a little bit like I mentioned off the top that I'm doing a how to play for Catan Seafarers, and Catan Seafarers is like, as an expansion, it's like everything works exactly the same except the roads are shaped like boats. And there's like, oh, did the boats move? No, they don't. They just stay there. It's like, so they're roads, yeah, but they're shaped like boats. Oh, okay. I don't know. Is that the idea? Like, it's the same flipping game except they're shaped like boats. I don't know. Putz Picker 2000. Yes, I'll get right to work on it. Right. No, I haven't played it, but I will check it out. And maybe, I don't know, Asmodee seems to like that I do streams, and they're sending me stuff. If you caught 7 Wonders Architects, that was like a brand new game they sent me. I think this thing, I wish I could tell you the MSRP and when it's available, but check your friendly local game store for pre-order stuff or to see if they've got it on their shelves already. It's Q4 2021, so I think they're going to have it on shelves. Hopefully in time for Christmas, but who knows? With ships crashing into the ocean all the time and getting stuck in the Suez Canal, who knows? And the big log jam trying to unload the crates at the borders. Who knows what's going to happen at Christmas time? I think they were saying on the Discord server, somebody was saying shop now. Oh, it seems to be. Thank you so much for checking for that. Seems like it'll be around $25. Great, thanks. So that's $25 US dollars, I'm assuming. So in Canuck bucks, you're looking at 38 big ones. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but it's usually something like that. It's usually 10 or 12 bucks more. Cool. I am going to leave you with the usual thing. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. Please check out the channel. Cool stuff coming up. Some awesome how to play stuff hitting Rahdo's channel shortly. Done by me, and I'm hard at work behind the scenes as usual for you, making more board game stuff. I will see you in the next one.
Did you just watch that whole thing? Oh, hey, to 100% this video, click the badge to subscribe and then click the bell to get notifications when I've got new stuff.